hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello, everyone. Uh-oh.
There we are.
OBS has added some unhelpful things that I can't interact with.
Let's see if when I plug my controller in this time, it makes my camera disappear again.
Uh,
Am I still there?
yeah, I think so.
Yay! Hello, everyone.
Hear both of us, and do
Yeah.
we sound a reasonable volume compared to each other?
Microphone really wants to hit me in the face. It's got like a drift on it.
Yeah, you have finally bullied the Merediths off their channel, not off their channel. The reign of terror is over.
I don't even know where Ben is today. No idea. Haven't checked in there at all.
Looking after various children.
I'm a questionable aunt.
I don't think you have to check in.
I don't know where they are. I don't know what they're doing. Oh my god, I touched a button. This is a height adjustable desk. And it goes up when you press the button.
Brilliant. I can add chat to the screen, but when I do it, it does this. It puts it on with the cookies thing, and I can't click it because it's just a preview. It's not actually a web page I can interact with. How do I?
Oh.
Get it to not do that? I can't this isn't. I did this on my
Junibug, we can have chat on screen if you can tell Sam how to do it.
Yeah, if you can I can resize it and then tuck the cookies part off screen? Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that could work.
I've also started the game on my end and now have no idea how I make sure that the game sound is down. I will like mute it or something.
Right, it's no longer. Oh god. Right, I need to make it.
What has happened? Why? What? Okay. Ah.
Twitch chat, OBS, cookies message won't go away. I can't get rid of the cookies message.
Okay, I'm making that go away. Five Life, it's going to block the game. We can go without it, though. Don't stress too hard over it.
It's all right. It's going to be okay.
There's a kitty. Oh, I love it when there's a black cat and you can kind of see the rusty colours in their coat when they're in the sun.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Right, I did it. You can interact with them. You can.
I do have some very important news for the chat.
Yeah.
And that is that it is Mabel's birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
It's the puppy's birthday. She's going to be 5.
Baby Mabel.
She's a big girl now. I need to go and buy her. I'm going back to the farm in a couple of days and I need to go and buy her a present.
Yeah.
Last year, she got her birthday present this February.
Okay.
So she got her last birthday present from me 2 months ago. This one, she's getting it like a few days after her birthday because I will remember to take it home.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chat actually got access to Mabel's birthday present for a lot longer than Mabel did because it was a little like green honking dragon toy, which some people might remember Tim playing with on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got it eventually. So that was her toy last year. So if anyone has any suggestions of what I can get Mabel for her birthday, then please let me know. Oh, that thing. She loves it. She loves the honking ones. She loves the squeaky toy, but the squeaky toys drive me mad, and I can tolerate a honky one.
Freshly groomed Easter Lulu.
Oh, look at Lulu.
What a sweetheart. Right, I should probably start this game then, shouldn't I?
That's what it looks like when dogs like having their photos taken. Mabel, every photo I have of Mabel is just aggressive side eye. She hates it so much.
Don't take photos of me.
Yeah.
It has not been authorized.
Why is a photo happening right now?
Sam, do you have Streamlabs? No, I use OBS because I use Streamlabs, and then they did a thing where they took an open source project and pretended it wasn't open source anymore, and were like, did the old internet thing of, you made this, I made this. So I need to work out how to make this transparent.
Oh, thank you very much, Junibug. Lots of people finding goblins because you're all sharing. Yes, I do want to say this as well. So I am aware that at the minute we are posting on the Goblin socials a lot saying, share Cellophane Alive, share the podcast. And you're all like, I know, we've done it. But there are people who will see like 1 out of every 10 things we post. So we are going to have to post it a lot. and it might get a bit tiring for those of you who interact with us a lot. We're not shouting at you. We promise. We know that you're doing it. We know that you're sharing. We know that you're helping, and we're very grateful for it. We just have to post all the time. It's very tiring. Olive saw a fly mid plushy snuggle. It's very cute. I love how we've immediately got into cats. Immediately.
Background color. Transparent. Margin 0. Also overflow hidden.
I was saying to Sam earlier how annoying it is because, like, I haven't streamed for at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to know how to do all of this. And then they change things just slightly every time. And then I don't know how to do any of it anymore.
A little bit more difficult each
Yeah.
time. That didn't work. I don't really. Why did I? Okay, sorry, chat. I've done this on my own OBS, but I can't get back to it because you have to. You can only have one instance of OBS running, otherwise it breaks everything.
So you'd have to stop and start streaming again.
Stop, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I didn't need to use any of this. There's all these things like all these plugins and things, and I'm like, I didn't have to download anything.
I was going to play Euro Truck Simulator along with Sam, but I don't know why when I plug my controller in, it makes the Euro Truck Simulator screen go really narrow.
Oh, weird.
And weird. So yeah, I can't do that. I could maybe start up the other computer and play it on there.
Yeah.
Tim's setup confuses me so much because he has 2 computers.
It is confusing.
And I don't know which one does what.
It is confusing because
Like, I was doing pretty well on my Euro Truck Simulator career, and then I just stopped playing for some reason.
Well, you can always go back to it. I mean, it's not...
2 little kitties. I can, yes, absolutely, and I probably will off stream.
Yeah. If anyone finds a way to make the chat transparent that actually works, because I set the CSS to be background transparent and it just reloaded with a opaque background. So
it's very warm in this room. I'm just warning everybody now that this dress likes to fall down, and we are live on the internet. So I need really advanced warning if you see it going.
Yeah.
I'm going to position the microphone so that it kind of covers
the danger zone.
Covers the low V. Oh, pretty kitty. That looks like my old cat, Tabby. Imaginative name, I know.
Well, we had a cat called Kitty, so.
We had Pepper when I was little, and she lived till 22.
Wow.
She was... Amy, safety pin?
Unsafety pin?
Well, I could just put a top on underneath it. That is also the other option.
But if it's getting hot, probably don't
you know when you wear something, or maybe you don't, because when are you ever it's a long time since I've seen Sam with a daring neckline. But when you wear something like this, because it's a cold day and you're going to keep your jumper on all day, but then actually the streaming studio is really hot. It's really warm in here, so I might just put a little... I'll be gone for 2 seconds. I'll go and put a little top on underneath it, and then I'm not risking full outage on stream.
It's my stream now, just me. No Merediths, no Dickinsons, just me. How's everyone doing? Had a good week? What evil stream evil stream Sam. That's just normal. That's just my normal personality, I think. Right, where am I supposed to be going in here? Freight market. Poznan to Calais.
The crop top will keep me safe.
I was out with the dog this morning, and a jogger jogged past me, joggily.
As joggers jog.
As joggers do, and her sports bra was not. It wasn't sports braing.
There was a lot of bouncing going on.
There was a lot of bouncing, and so I just turned around, and looked. Like, I'll just look in the other direction.
Oh, look, a cloud.
Yeah.
I was once, I've told this story on stream many times. I was once in an ABBA tribute show.
Yeah.
And I shared my part with another girl who was doing some of the nights, and we were different sizes, but we shared costumes. I'm not quite sure why.
Right.
And so I had her trousers safety pinned on.
Yeah.
Because they were too big for me. Safety pin went during Voulez-Vous. There was a lot of stool dancing. We were standing on stools and getting on and off. Yeah. And so I had to like hold my trousers at the waist to keep them up, and then I had a mic in the other hand, and I was trying to do the dance routine. And the only thing my mum said to me after that show, first time I've ever, and I love you, Mum, if you're listening, but I remember this, the first time I've ever sung on my own on stage, my dad's response was, "Oh, I was really worried when you came out because I didn't think you could sing." And my mum's response was, "What a day to wear hot pink pants." And I was like, "Great."
Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
It's a leaflet about childhood trauma.
I do seem to think that my friend Jack, who I'd just done a show with, told my dad off for not being more supportive. Brilliant. My little monkey, because we did his Dark Materials and he was my monkey.
Erin says, "Do I need to go and fight that jogger?" I don't think she was making a pass at me, and I just turned around. So
maybe go and give her some brand tips for some better sports bras.
A better sports bra that keeps the girls in check.
Where are you driving, Sam?
I'm going Poznan in Poland. I don't know how it's got a accent mark over the N, but I don't know what that does in Polish. To Calais.
Oh, and you have recovered somewhat financially from your running Tim off the road.
Yes. Yes, I have. It took a while. It took a couple of missions, but I've got a mod on which gives you some extra, like multiplies the income because it was just too slow. I was just getting frustrated, driving all the way across Europe and getting 10 grand, and that was barely enough. Well, it's barely enough for the fuel these days. Oh, you know.
Inkstone Danny, do you please feel free to share good sports bra recommendations? I'll always note those down. Erin says, my dad once after a show when I asked, did you like it, said, no, you were good though. I feel like that's the right way round to get that though. Imagine if he'd said, that was great, you were shit. Like,
yeah, you ruined it. It would have been much better without you. Yeah. That would have been horrible. Yeah, that's better than the alternative. It's better than them going, the lighting was pointed at the actors.
Yeah.
I could hear most of what was going on. You know, that was good.
I also remember my parents coming to watch me and Romeo and Juliet, and my dad saying he didn't understand anything, and I was like, I don't think that's our fault.
No, that's old Billy Shakes.
I think that's just Shakespeare. I don't think we caused that problem.
No. Is this the right lane? Am I going in the right lane? I don't know. I'm never quite sure with the toll gates.
In all fairness to my parents, though, I was in a lot of shows as a child, and I'm pretty sure they came to every single one, both of them, which is very good. And my brother would even come to some of them. Erin, me and Amy went to see Tim. I know exactly what you were talking about immediately. Me and Amy went to see Tim in a show that was narratively god-awful. Amy will vouch, but Tim was having so much fun. So basically, it was a devised show. There was a director and a writer who had created this show.
Yeah.
And Tim just rewrote his own scenes.
Brilliant.
He was like, no, I'm not, I'm going to do this instead. And he just rewrote the scenes that he was in.
Great. Well, I mean, if you do that and the director doesn't say no, then I guess you did the right thing.
Yeah. We did sometimes, we were like, oh, let us write the next one. And then we were like, no, we can't be writing stuff for people for free.
No, that's a big deal. That would be like if you were trying to write the songs for a musical and the person who's supposed to be writing the script wasn't writing it.
Yeah.
That might be a personal experience for Erin, though.
Yeah, everyone. I feel like every theatre kid has some absolute horror stories.
Yeah.
I was in a production of Teachers, and I played the lead character. I think her name is Gail, and she's basically, there's a long period of time where she's hitting on her teacher. They're at a school dance, and she's like basically dancing up on him. And the guy playing the teacher was a year younger than me. And he was someone I'd known for years, so it was absolutely fine. And no one choreographed that bit for us. And I was like, that means that everything, like very self-conscious teenager, everything I come up with, people are going to think that's me.
Sure.
If it was choreographed, I was like, yeah, I'll do this. Someone's told me to do it. I have no ownership over it. But they were like, no, you guys just figure it out. And no, I wasn't having any of that. And then I can remember after the show, my friends coming up to me who had come to watch it and been like, no, you needed to get in there a bit more. Like you needed to be all over him a bit more. And
Sure.
and they're stood next to my parents, and I was just like, no, thank you. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to be one of those people who can't go into acting because I'm not willing to do anything
Sure.
that my parents might watch that I would find uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that happens, but then how do you navigate that? Because plenty of actors, are willing to do like nude scenes and things that you don't want to have your parents watch, and then I guess your parents just don't watch that stuff.
Don't watch it. I remember watching the live Crazy Ex-Girlfriend show, and it's like they do a compilation of all the sex songs in it.
Yeah.
And Rachel Bloom is performing these scenes in like lingerie on the bed, and obviously they're comedy songs, on the bed, like having a great time, and then just sort of goes up to her parents in the audience with the camera on them, and is like, you having fun, guys, watching this montage? And I'm like, yeah, I do not have that relationship with my parents.
No.
That's not happening.
I made a joke in an Instagram video a million years ago about being stuck at a dinner party with like your parents' boring friends.
Yeah.
And then my mum phoned me and was like, "Is that about me?"
Oh no, you actually got called up about it.
I got called out, and I was like, no. I mean, yes, but not specifically. It's just a thing that happens to children.
Yeah.
Like,
this is a relatable thing between people, not necessarily you. I'm not saying it wasn't you, but
yeah,
not just you.
I don't think I got away with it.
Lily Rose, the Bridgerton stars have talked about their families making a lot of tactical cups of tea. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. I've been doing a lot of research into intimacy coordinators recently because a friend is applying for a course to learn how to be an intimacy coordinator. And Bridgerton, the cast of Bridgerton, like, have been very, very vocal about how necessary that was on that show.
Sure. I mean, it sort of sounds obvious when you say it. Like, why hasn't there always been
Yeah.
someone doing that? I guess I know the answer to that because nobody
Yeah.
gave a shit about what certain people were feeling.
Well, my friend who's wants to train in it as well is very much looking to train in it for like student films, small scale films, like basically the level of production where you're kind of not more at risk, but you're definitely at risk because they either won't be able to afford to have someone in to do it, or they'll
Sure.
be like, no, it doesn't matter that much. But also
Yeah.
because when people are starting out in filmmaking, they're like, I'm going to put the most horrific thing I can think of theme-wise
Mhm.
on film because trauma means art.
Yeah, and I mean, at every level of in any production, I guess I was thinking about film and television, but then I was like, no, pretty much in everything. Like you people can say, oh, if you're not comfortable, we can stop. You know, people can say that,
Yeah.
but unless they're backing that up by like really meaning it, you're still going to be directly or indirectly putting that pressure on somebody to be like, no, I've got to continue because
Yeah.
this is costing so much
Yeah,
money
exactly.
per second for this to be happening, and then I'm going to put myself through something I shouldn't.
Yeah. My friend was talking about music videos because she was like, you meet people on the day. Quite often it's a relationship or there's an affair or there's some kind of intimate scene involved in a lot of music videos.
Yeah.
But you've got like one day to do it. You've never met the people before. Everyone's rushing.
Yeah.
There's often not, like, especially at a smaller, like more independent artist level, there's not enough money for that amount of
Yeah.
time. It's mad. Hadn't even thought about a lot of this stuff for like those kind of smaller scale films. Hello, Karen on a train.
That's why it's been so hard to get my film off the ground. The sexual adventures of Count Big Dick
I was waiting to see where that was going.
and his sidekick, Busto Humongo.
I always love when I can hear the joke being created as you're telling it. Busto Humongo.
Busto Humongo, yeah. This is his you know, like she's like in Inspector Gadget where you got Penny who's actually doing all the work, you know, solving all the mysteries. she's that. But
It's
for
all down to Busto.
yeah, but for Count Big Dick.
I think you should apply for some Arts Council funding. I want to read that application.
It's hello, Arts Council England. I want to make an erotic thriller that explores how much nudity you can get into a 15. You know what? Where are the censors drawing the line? Is what
I think rather than theatre funding for that, I reckon you need to do it as a research project,
Sure.
like testing the limits of censorship. How far can I push this?
There's one story I heard about censorship, and I can't remember what film it was from, but there was a scene where there's a stick of dynamite tied. Warning for an animal that isn't actually in peril but could appear to be in peril. So this is
Right.
a chicken that has a stick of dynamite attached to it. And the censors were like, you can't have that because the chicken doesn't know it's not real dynamite. And they were like, the chicken doesn't know what dynamite is, buddy.
The chicken is. I guess in some cartoons, the chicken is watching a lot of other
Yeah,
chickens potentially being blown up by dynamite.
potentially, but the chicken at no point is like in danger of being blown up. And also, the thing should be was animal cruelty adhered to during the shoot, really? Like that should be the only thing, not whether or not the chicken
Yeah.
understands explosives.
I love the debate you then have to get into about the sentience level of a chicken in order to get your thing through. Speaking of Rachel Bloom, actually, in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, there's a section of her autobiography where she talks about debates she had with the censorship team to try and get things through. And a lot of it hinged on the only reason you think something sexual is happening is here is because you know the process.
Sure.
Whereas a child won't. A child won't. So she was talking about pushing a guy's head under the duvet, and she was like, well, they don't know. Maybe he's just gonna like tickle her toes.
Yeah. But then I remember that from when I was a kid, like watching films you saw as a kid and going like, oh, this is stuffed with sex jokes that that just completely went over my head.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like all the vacation movies, all those Chevy Chase things.
I think you've got a winner here with Busto Humongo, Sam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People liking that?
People are liking Busto Humongo. I feel like you've got your main characters around the wrong way there. I think Busto's got to be your lead.
I think she will be the main character.
Yeah.
It'll just be it'll be Penny from Inspector Gadget, you know, she's everyone's there for Busto. And the Count is basically a secondary character in his own show.
Soul says, curious how the family-friendly Do the Thing is going to go. So is everyone.
Yeah.
So is everyone. I feel like they're going to have a huge sign somewhere, like stuck to the stage to remind them that that's what they're doing. Or we're just going to have to put very small children in the front row to remind them. Because they're just going to forget. That's going to be the problem. And it's not... Tim was saying the other day they did a rehearsal, and it's not swearing or like super explicit stuff they're worried about. It's like really dark storylines. That's what I don't think they can avoid. But I guess they can use the choose your own musical format to kind of, at least there is a device to cut them off and pause things if it's necessary. Yeah.
Ian can just go, no. No. No.
They get to choose this next bit. You two need to stop.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see any of them, actually. I'm working on all the days when they've got the matinees. So I'm feeling very hypermobile today. I've climbed all over my chair like 5 times. I can't sit still. Now I've got the Choose Your Own Musical song in my head. We might get a little bit of Tim on stream today. He is meant to finish work at 6 because the show starts... or they have to be in, the cast have to be in for the show for 6:30.
Oh.
So there is a definite stopping time to the job that he is doing today.
I mean, if they're still doing the get-in at...
If they're still doing the get-in while the actors are on the stage, they've got a problem.
That's a problem. Just need to scooch past. Just put this light here. Just scooch past.
How's your driving going?
It's going well. I'm in...
It's very chill.
Where am I? I'm in Magdeburg, in Germany.
I got very stressed when I was playing on my own because they don't tell you about the weighing stations thing. I don't know if you've ever had this, Sam.
Yes, I hit one. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
All of a sudden, they're just like, turn off now, and you're like, what?
What? No, I had that. That was a bit stressful. I'm just gonna just speed on the hard shoulder for a bit so it saves some time. It's fine because there's no speed limit on the hard shoulder.
I'm hoping both of the venues for both Yes Anderson and Do the Thing at Brighton Fringe are both a bit bigger and a bit spacier than the Actors. So if people came to see Do the Thing at after Stella Firma Live, it's a different room this time.
That was the one that was upstairs.
It was upstairs at the Actors, yeah.
Yes.
And that room, that's why I wasn't there. Well, part of the reason I wasn't there, I was at work. But part of the reason I didn't come and join when I was done was because it is a small room and it gets quite warm.
does get very warm with the tiniest little seats, little primary school seats for everyone.
Yeah,
they
you
can-
really are like kind of half sat on each other's thighs. The stairs are very steep there as well.
I've never felt more like a giant than just trying to sit in one of those seats, and then there's like little Stella Firma fans trying to get past me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't move, I'm too big.
My legs are so long now.
My legs are too long. Let me pick you up and put you down over there.
My favorite show I ever went to there was there is an improv show in Brighton called Scoops, which is what do you call it? Like a showcase night with lots of different acts.
Yeah, sort of variety.
And we have a friend called Joe, and Joe is a musical improviser. He plays the piano, and he's very good at it. And I was late in, and I was like jammed right. So he was sat on the floor in front of the stage, and I was like jammed into this seat right in front of his keyboard.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was him, which sounds really silly because I don't know anyone else who does that in Brighton, but it could have been someone, you know, from London or whatever, because he was playing for multiple acts. And then we watched the first half, and then the house lights came up, and we realized we were sat like he was like so close to my face, and these lights came up, and he was just like, hello.
Hello, it's me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Joe's here. Oh, Guy Brainmage is Brainmage. That was very posh of me.
Brainmage.
Brainmage is raiding with a party of 23. Hello, Guy. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thankfully, no Tim. No, there is no Tim right now. It's like the sommelier version when they say wines in a much fancier way than they actually are.
Sauvignon.
Can offer you some Brainmage today.
Yes.
Give it a sniff. Give it a swill. Hello. We have no Merediths on stream today on the Brothers Meredith stream.
Raisin Dickens.
Tim is doing a get-in for a big fancy theatre show. And they offered him more money to stay, and so he abandoned you all and took the money.
You saw dollar signs appeared in his eyes.
He did. Bye, Guy. So yes, he is not here right now. He might be here in an hour or so. And so you have me and Sam to
Just
entertain
us.
you.
The good
And
ones.
I just slapped you in the face on the camera. So it's a very chill, chatty stream. Sam is driving around. Are you in Poland yet?
I've left Poland.
Oh, you're
so
going from Poland.
From Poland, from Poznan in Poland, which I don't think I'm saying correctly. I've got no idea how to pronounce Polish names. I'm just going through Hanover, in Germany. Not the Hanover's pretzel fame, because they're from Hanover in the States. So that fact, so that little bit of trivia about not the place where I'm going through.
Firefly has said, it's nice to see Sam's POV for once. Can confirm, less wobbly of a driver than Tim. Tim gets distracted whilst he is on stream driving. I need to clarify that he doesn't do that when he's driving a real car.
No.
But he does get distracted when he is driving on stream, and so it can be just a tad wobbly.
I can like simulate the Meredith experience. I'll just
Oh,
swerve
oh yeah,
violently.
that's not pleasant.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible, isn't it?
It's pretty upsetting. So
Like, please no, Inkstein Danny, no, thank you.
yeah, that makes people sad. So we're having a nice little trip on the Euro Truck Simulator, and we're just having a little chat.
Yep.
I was going to play Euro Truck Simulator at the same time, but I am so bad at technology. It's ridiculous. And somehow plugging my controller in made the game go weird, so I gave up very quickly.
I don't know how that
Still
happened.
don't know how that happened. That says my name. Juniberg. Oh, Amy, do you know how Child Easter went for Lost Brother? I have no idea. I have no idea. As I said, I'm a questionable aunt. I don't know what anyone's doing.
I was going to shut my door because the washing machine has
Yeah, go for it.
got to the screaming part of its journey.
My brother and his fiance had an Easter egg hunt in their back garden for their friends' children. And somehow, this is a very my brother's fiance story. This happens to her all the time. Somehow found a kitten whilst doing their Easter egg hunt, and had to take it in for a night, and then it went to the cat's protection. But yeah, they just imagine you're just doing your little Easter egg hunt and
there's a cat.
Popping your eggs in your basket, and then you just find a kitten.
Oh.
Take it in.
Have to call the
Portchester
cat.
cat distribution system strikes again. They already have 2 cats in their house. They have 1 cat that they own and 1 cat that they're fostering, and then they just found this other cat.
Los tres.
Just find cats everywhere. The Easter Bunny gave her a kitten? Yes. Wait, what cat is called Egg, or are we naming the kitten that got found Egg?
Well, I would think if you found a kitten whilst you were doing an Easter egg hunt, you would have to call the cat Egg, right?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Or Choco or something. What do you think? I can't see. I can't look away long enough to read Danny's message.
My father hid Easter eggs in the piano for me before they went to Venice, and then told me to go check the piano's tuning on Sunday. It was great. That's really sweet. I was waiting for that to turn.
Yeah, them to
and
melt
be like, they melted in and broke the piano, and it didn't. It was just nice.
Yeah. Do I need to rest yet? I got 4 hours.
I did an Easter egg hunt at Martin's house the other day, and I won. And he gave me a book called 50 Shades of Shed.
Okay. Is it an erotic adventure in...
It's a lot of very tame quotes about, like, they're meant to be... They're in the style as if they're going to be erotic, and then they're just about a shed. And they've got that tone of, I hate my wife in them.
Sure, yeah. The boomer humour.
Yeah. But yeah, I won the Easter egg hunt by getting there before it started and noting where all the eggs were. And then as soon as he said start, I was like, well, I've seen them all. I've already looked for them. And then I just went and grabbed them all and sat down again. And I was really happy because I never win hunting things because I get tired and give up very easily. Hello, Bread Insurance.
Bread Insurance. That's one of the best usernames I've ever seen. Hello,
do
Bread
you have
Insurance.
insurance on your bread?
I don't think I do. Maybe I should though. It does go moldy. Have you paid PPE on your bread in the last 5 years? You could be owed millions. Where's the next? Where's the next thingy?
I'm trying incredibly hard to just not eat constant chocolate today.
Yeah.
It's not like I got bought. No one bought me an Easter egg. I have the eggs that I had from Martin's, the little ones, and then I just buy myself. I'm just like, oh, here's an excuse. I'm just gonna buy a ton of chocolate. Not even eggs, just chocolate.
Oh, what did I get a speeding offence for? Just because I was speeding. I got a speeding ticket.
Boo. Cancel Sam.
Cancel me.
Sam speeds.
Yes, we're usually like just after Easter there'll be cheap Easter eggs at Tesco. They don't usually clear them out quick enough for me to get in there and...
Yeah, they really clear them fast now, don't they? It annoyed me.
Yeah.
I went into the supermarket today thinking I'd get some half-price ones, and they're basically all gone. There's a lot of half-price hot cross buns. Someone's overstocked on the hot cross buns. I feel like they've been like half-price since they came in. I wonder if the Sainsbury's next to me just ordered like twice, put an extra 0 on the end of the order number, and have just been trying to get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Please buy these hot cross buns. They ironically are not selling like hotcakes.
Sam Lazy Kiwi has been trying to reach you about your bread's extended warranty.
I don't want it. Stop calling me.
Hello, Elfie. Our stores open today in the UK, yes, but they are open bank holiday hours. So they will open late and close early.
Some, but
But
some of them
also,
do whatever.
in Brighton, a lot of cafes have been open like earlier than normal over the bank holiday weekend because I think they just want to get the business. When I was walking to work yesterday, I was like, everywhere's going to be shut. I'm not going to be able to get food anywhere. And just so many cafes were open. Oh, that's pretty. I like the pretty Lego. Hummingbird. Is it a hummingbird? How much are these hot cross buns? 1 a penny? 2 a penny? Technically, they were... Oh, let me work it out on my calculator. Because I can't do maths in my head because the technology has ruined me. 15p per hot cross bun.
That is very cheap.
It is. Someone brought some Tony's chocolate eggs to the party that I was at the weekend, and they're solid Tony's chocolate. They are good eggs.
Tony's?
I was very happy. The Tony's Tony's Chocolonely.
Oh, yes, I love that stuff.
Oh, look at a kitty. It's a good eyes shot. Such eyes.
All right, where's the resting spot? Where can I go see?
Hi, nerd.
I need to go
Tim is currently in a theatre setting up a sound system for... I would tell you who for and what show for, but I feel like I shouldn't mention his workplaces on stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have already told you.
He made that. He
but...
sort of vacillate. He goes back and forth on
how much he doxes himself.
Yeah.
Because he forgets whether he's done it already or not.
Yeah, and then redoxes and then undoxes and so forth.
Inkstain Danny, thank you for making me want a fry up.
Oh, I could do with a fry up.
I want a fry up now. I did buy things for a very cheapy roast later.
Yeah.
I accidentally bought steam in a bag vegetables yesterday.
Steam in a bag?
Yeah, they're like little bags of vegetables that you put into the microwave.
Oh, I see. Yes, we've done that. They work all right.
They work really well, actually. I didn't buy them. I bought them by mistake. I just thought I'd picked up a bag of frozen veg, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, this works." But I wasn't sure how like soggy they were going to be, and they weren't. So that was good. I enjoy this. We're going to play this game now. Firefly. What show is Tim working on? Wrong answers only. Court Justice says he works at the business factory, as far as I'm concerned. Off to the business factory.
It's a production of Les Mis set in the future. On a space station.
Les Mis has been completely ruined for me now. I was so ill after I went and watched it in the summer that I can't hear any song from it without feeling awful.
No. Like when you have some bad mayonnaise, then you can't eat mayonnaise for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I just like it's connected in my brain now, and I can't ever listen to Les Mis again.
Immersive cats, Benadryl handed out with the playbill.
He would need that Benadryl.
Yeah.
All the Shakespeare plays at once.
Yeah.
Tech run for Busto Humongo. No femme fatale. No, please don't do that to me. Busto Humongo rides again. We've got sequels already. Cabaret, but they're really insensitive about it. Oh, I wish there was a musical called The Downfall of Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
That'd be great. Just about bad things happening to Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
It's
Although I do quite like the video of him dunking on the Cats film. It's an easy dunk, but
Sure.
he's got some real catty lines in it.
Are there any of them about himself, about how he's trash?
No, there should be more about how he's trash.
You see, the thing is about me is I'm a little trash man. I'm a little goblin boy, and I'm a trash boy, and I deserve to be in the bin. Because I'm Andrew Lloyd Webber. I'm garbage.
Clip it. Clip it. Oh, cannot sit still at all.
Oh, the West End transplant of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Isn't that the one where people got injured?
Yeah, loads of people were injured. They did a weird thing with the rigging, didn't they? With the what they called the wires. They had like an automated wire system, which was really dangerous.
Oh, Genie Bug. No. that is one of the people. This will help you find out where Tim is. This was one of the people who Tim is currently setting up sound for. He did Criminal Ant, that is correct. Andrew Lloyd Webber did fly back to England specifically to vote against disabled people's rights.
Yeah. I mean, if there wasn't enough reasons to hate him,
yeah,
he keeps piling it on. Yeah, he's such
really does.
Trash human.
Trash human. A human that's trash.
Don't know what it was. Was it my phone? Was it my telephone? It was. I didn't retweet your Blue Sky.
Boo.
I didn't Blue Sky your retweet.
I wish I didn't know who he was, Echoes.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Tim is doing the get-in for the musical that Carrie Hope Fletcher is in at the moment. But don't
work it out.
Don't harass his work. He only works there freelance, but don't also do anything with that information. Just take it in and then forget it again.
Just forget it. Do what I do with things people tell me. I thought I'd forgotten your birthday the other day, Amy. I woke up and I was like, shit, when is... Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, it's sweet that you care so much about whether you miss it or not.
Just, yeah.
I normally, in all fairness, I don't normally do anything.
No.
For,
but it's nice. I just like sending people a little,
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to try. This year I was like, I'm going to do something for my birthday. And then was like, well, Amy, you have to give people advance notice.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or they're doing things. I have managed to really land myself in a good spot, though, because I have a part-time job somewhere, 1 day a week, and I have Mondays. So at the minute, I'm just never there. It's just bank holidays all the time.
Yes, it's been non-stop.
So if you ever get offered a job that is 1 day a week, pick a Monday.
Yeah.
Get loads of days off. You will get potentially a lot of seagull sounds on streams relatively soon because all the little hatchlings will start screaming on our roof.
And it'll get hot, so you have to have the window open as well, so it'll be even worse.
How is our house selling going? Incredibly slowly. We have had more viewings, which is nice.
That's good.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's real slow.
It's slow for everyone at the minute, I think.
Yeah.
My estate agent rang me the other day and was like, oh, basically no one is looking at or buying anything unless they're rich enough to not, like, that money doesn't mean anything to them.
Sure.
Fluctuations in the economy mean nothing to those people. And it's like, oh, okay then.
So that's lots of people out. Yeah, because nobody's going to be like, should I get a thing that means I have to spend £1,000 a month regardless of anything else that happens? Oh yeah, sounds like a good idea right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite.
We're on 4 months at the minute, Firefly.
I think it took me about a year from beginning to end
From like offering though.
offering. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there was loads of shit, and then the solicitors took ages, left everything to the last minute, and then were like, "Why haven't you done this yet?" I'm like, "You mean like when you went silent for 8 months? You mean like that?" Yeah, they were really.
It's also
annoying.
that thing where you're like, oh, when I move, it will solve my problems and
Yep.
give me 100 new different problems.
Yeah. Unfortunately, every time you move house, you're still the same you at the other end, which I've found out. I've found out every single time I've moved, and it's always a surprise. Still me, just in a new house.
Damn it.
Hmm.
If only I could move out of my brain. My therapist the other day, I think I mentioned this, talked about how we need to create a prescription for being me. One drug prescription for just coping with being me.
Yeah. Is there anything you could do? Because it seems to be happening. It's like a chronic condition.
I'm
I wake up
chronically me.
every day and I'm still me. So can you do something about that, please? Yeah. I know the feeling. Right, we're driving into the.
Also enjoyed the phrase, I just want to shake you sometimes. From a therapist. Always good to hear. Sometimes
still
I
in
wish,
Jan.
and I'm like, oh, I'm glad we're online then.
Oh, I don't look forward to moving house. Yeah, we've been trying to start thinking about attempting to move for the past couple of years.
That is what it's like, isn't it? You have to put
Yeah.
so many like caveats on it.
Yeah. But like everywhere is so small. we've looked at so many places and it's like it's more expensive and it's way smaller than what we've got.
Yeah.
Is the trouble. This flat has really nice big rooms, and everywhere else there's like, oh, it's 2-bedroom or something, and it's like it's 1 bedroom and a little cupboard. It's just a cupboard with a proper door on it. That's not a room, mate.
I was sat the other night and I was like, our flat has high ceilings. Like quite
It's
high
nice and-
ceilings. And I'm like, we're not going to find that again.
Unless you go.
It was why we were like, we have to, not that we would have ever sold it that quickly, but we were like, we have to finish series 1 of Goblins before we move, because then the room tone quality can be different between series, but not between
sure.
episodes.
Between episodes, yeah.
Nerd says, I'm partial to a slightly concerned. Oh. Every week I come out of therapy and I'm like, I won. And Tim's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I got, like, she said this. She showed concern in this way, and he was like, that's not winning. And I was like, yes it is. Yes it is. Therapy can give you dopamine, and it's when someone shows concern for you.
My therapist told me once, she was like, your job here isn't to make me laugh, you know. Your job here is for me to help you feel better. I'm like, sounds wrong, but okay.
I love that you got that. That does sound
Yeah.
very much like the kind of
I'm like,
feeling you would
stop telling me the thing I'm most worried about.
My greatest hits so far of like things that have been said that feel very validating. Last week it was if like, I know you don't have the money for it, but we should be having more sessions right now.
Sure.
That's a great like.
Yeah,
I think it was a nicely said one as well, because it was we're making progress and it would be nice to capitalize on it, not you're an absolute mess kind of.
Yeah. We need to get inside that brain and clear some stuff out.
And then any kind of overrun in the session. I am not pushing to make my therapist overrun. That's not fair. But anytime she overruns, because she's like, I just need you to know this before you go. And I'm like, I've won.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I won at therapy. Lily Rose has put something in chat which isn't related to anything I've ever felt, and I don't find it relatable.
It's not all absolutely owned me whilst I'm on stream.
I don't know why you would put that there, Lily. It's weird. Must have been the wrong link.
Okay, Firefly says, so when you move, usually you find things you love and want again or more of, and things you say never again. I had real marble countertops, never again. What's your never again? What is the thing that you've got that you never want to have?
Never. I never want to have
neighbors of any kind.
Neighbors, yeah. Like the place I lived in London, the floors, it was just a converted Victorian terrace, so the floors were really thin and nothing had been done to soundproof it, so I could just hear everything. And I was the upstairs neighbor, and downstairs just played like obnoxious house music all the time, just non-stop. So yeah, anywhere without decent sound insulation, I'm never going back. It was
We've
horrendous.
been really lucky. The last 2 places we've been top floor.
Yeah.
And I think top floor has been quieter than being below.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting that you had it the other way around.
They were really obnoxious libertarian hippies as well. So
I think Tim has grumpy old man down neighbors into behaving, which I love. At least either that or whoever it was who was smoking insane amount of weed has moved out of that flat, because it is rented, so it could just be that someone switched. But yeah. That's not a problem anymore, and I think that might be down to Tim being grumpy old man. Things about this. See, this is generally it's a nice flat. It's just we wanted to move on about 8 years ago now, 6 years ago.
Something happened 6 years ago. What was
it? something happened. Well, 2 things happened for us, because we got told the building wasn't fire safe, and it was COVID at the same time. I think
first place for best blue sky post for trans visibility last week.
Oh, I saw that post, Sam. I couldn't even get all the way through it.
I keep getting these ads on Instagram that are just like protein and supplement things. I don't know what I've done to deserve that, but
oh no.
Yeah, they've stopped.
They are everywhere. You were a man currently.
They worked out I was a man, and they were like, aha, you must be worried about this.
Danny, my building is fire safe now. They fixed it. They found out it wasn't. I lived on a building site for a year. It was horrible, and it destroyed my nervous system, and now it's fixed. I think the thing that I wouldn't want again, although I need to be really careful about this, like I said, it's going to go the other way, because there are benefits to this. Like, we have 0 mold, 0 dampness issues. So that side is good. But I've lived in a few places now that are just absolutely baking. They're just so hot. Like, I lived in the attic conversion bit of a shared house, and it was like walking into a sauna when you walked up the stairs to my room.
Yep.
And this room has all south-facing windows. The windows in our flat are only on one side of the building. And so the sun, even now, like even in the winter, if you get a really sunny day, it's boiling in here. And UK buildings don't usually have aircon.
No.
So you can't cool it down if it's too hot.
Yeah, you just have to wait. So basically you have to wait until summer's over, because the building heats up, acts like a heat battery. And
I am slightly nervous about spending another summer here, because my POTS is going to be bad. So that is a me thing, because I cope better with being cold than I do with being hot because of my POTS. But I would like to find somewhere that is not this hot.
It's miserable.
A part of that is being really spoiled growing up in a farmhouse, because it's a 200-plus-year-old house, and it was built to work with the weather. So it's cool in the summer and it's warm in the winter, because that's how we used to build houses. We used to build them facing certain ways and with certain materials so that they worked with the seasons, and now we don't.
No.
Amy's rant time. There's always one.
No, they just get built now in as vast a quantity as possible, but still without actually providing any additional housing somehow.
Another fun thing about our flat, and I think this is very common, this is not just us, but they had to cut a panel in our wall to check some wiring or something. And when they cut this panel in the wall, there was just a bottle filled with a suspicious apple juice looking liquid.
Oh no,
Just
not
encased
piss wall.
in our wall. We'd got piss wall. Because apparently builders do that when they don't want to go all the way down to the Portaloos. They'll just
Sure.
piss in a bottle, and then
Put it
rather
in the
than throwing
wall?
it in any kind of bin, they just sealed it up in our wall. It's bad.
It's disappointing. Disappointing behaviour.
Oh my. Piss wall. Buy my flat. Why would no one buy my piss wall flat?
I had to pause the game because there's no way I can I need two hands
Yeah, well, that's sensible driving.
to do both. It's like whenever I'm really driving, and I just, in order to drink
Just
water, I just
Slam your brakes on.
slam the brakes. Just stop on the motorway.
I always think about that when Tim's in the car with me. If we're driving a long way, he'll get my water bottle for me or pass me snacks and stuff, and I'm like, how am I managing this when he's not here?
Yeah, you just sort of manage it,
Just
don't you?
dehydrate myself.
Yeah.
I think it's the only time I hope for a bit of traffic. Because I'm like, if I'm stopped in traffic for a bit, I can have a quick drink.
A little drinky, yeah, exactly.
Or traffic lights to be red.
Mm-hmm. We're going anywhere near the M25.
Yeah.
There's plenty of traffic. How are there traffic jams on it when it's circular?
I dread to think what else is in our walls.
Somebody's been bricked up in there.
Yeah, hopefully no people. That happens in an episode of Superstore, I seem to remember.
Somebody gets bricked up in a wall. Or oh yes, they find a body, don't they?
They find a body in the wall.
That's right. There's somebody living in the.
No, it's a
Back room or
creepy
something?
ex-employee, and they said that he was spying on the women's changing room or something, and then he got stuck, his foot got stuck or something, and he was in a crawl space.
Oh,
And he gets stuck in there, and then he just falls through the wall one day.
God, that was like a pandemic watch when I watched all of Superstore.
It had a couple of times. That's been a comfort show that I've gone and watched. Although some of the casting choices were unfortunate.
Who was unfortunate?
Oh, it's just that they did what Everywhere does, and they cast a abled person as a wheelchair user.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Rather than casting a wheelchair,
wheelchair
user.
Yeah.
And then when they got called out on it, they just added some extras in who were wheelchair users. I'm like, that'll fix it.
Additional wheelchair users. Yeah.
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 How close are we? You've got 5 hours to go?
No, that's
wait.
going to sleep. 10 hours until I hit.
It's a long journey.
Is that right?
I've never done a journey on here yet where I have actually had to do a rest stop.
Oh, really? You've done the show?
I watched him do one once. I don't think it was on stream. I think it was off stream, where he kept driving to places and they were like, you can't sleep here. And then he'd have to drive to a different place. And it would be you're falling asleep. And he's like, I'm trying. You won't let me sleep anywhere.
Yep.
And he'd pull up in another one and it was like, nope, not here.
I mean, do
There's
what
some hot air balloons.
truck drivers do in the UK and just pull into a lay-by.
Yeah, that's true.
For sleep.
So I am going to post some things on social media later. About when Goblins is going to come out.
Oh, that's
That's
exciting.
Fun. So we had a lovely little production meeting the other day, and rejigged our timeline a
Mhm.
little bit. And so episode 2, which is what we're calling the next episode of Goblins, because the pilot is episode 1. Episode
Makes
2
sense.
of Goblins is going to come out on the 22nd of June. And then we spent some time trying to work out how we could justify that the 22nd of June is in fact spring.
Sure.
Because we said it was going to come out in spring. And it's not, because some wonderful people in our team have been given some opportunities, some amazing opportunities to do some other things, and we've rejigged the schedule a little bit to allow them to do that. But we were like, how can we justify
How can we
that
spin it?
June the 22nd is in fact spring?
June is spring now. Junie Bug said it.
It's before Midsummer's Day.
Yeah.
So we could just say, if we say summer is like Midsummer's Day, and the day before and the day after,
It's before the equinox.
then it's spring.
So yeah, I would just lean into it, and when anyone questions it, say, "What are you talking about? You sound insane right now."
What are you talking about?
course
I'm just going to
June's-
scream the date, June 22nd,
Yeah,
in their face in response to anything at all.
yeah. I think that van just crashed into me.
So I caveat this with, everybody has agreed to June 22nd. That does not mean that things can't get in the way of June 22nd. Does not mean that health things or other life things might not cause problems with that date. But everyone is very committed to getting that episode out June 22nd.
Oh, you're in the wrong way. I missed my turning. Right, I'm gonna have to do a Yui. It's illegal Yui time.
Beautiful phrasing, Elfie. Fae seasons are differently aligned than human seasons.
There we go.
It's Goblin
Perfect.
Spring.
It's Goblin Spring, idiot.
Goblin
You know about
Spring.
Goblin
We weren't
Spring?
talking about human spring. How human-centric of you to decide that you know when
Yeah.
spring is. It's actually
Nope.
Goblin Spring.
We've had Brat Summer, now it's Goblin Spring. So get on board. Please let there be a break in the central reservation so I can do an illegal U-turn on the way.
So just how years ago announced season 2 of Thrice Forgotten, and it never did come. Well, it's definitely gonna arrive at some point. Too much work has happened for it not to arrive.
What you've done. I mean, yeah.
We are, so where
It's
we're
done.
at is up to episode 5.
Yeah.
Basically done. Transcripts are being done for those episodes. They need mastering, they need credits putting on them. So,
Come on.
like half a season, just bang, there, done, sorted.
This has been a Goblins production by Goblins Enterprises. Written
distributed
by Sam
under no license at all.
All
'cause
voices.
We don't know about
Sam
that
Ray.
stuff.
Distributed by Sam Ray. All
Oh, you're going to
credits.
distribute it for us?
I'm
Thank
not going
you.
to do any of the work, if that's
Thanks,
what you mean.
bestie.
I just want the credit.
Oh, so burn, Sam. Finally, something funny happened in the game for a moment.
That is the trouble with me playing Euro Truck Simulator on my own, is that it's not going to be tremendously entertaining. I'm just sort of okay at this game.
That's like, Firefly says that June the
Yeah.
21st in the States is the first day of summer. That feels so late.
It does feel late.
I would say I do mine on a month basis. I don't know if we have an official start of the summer here, but I would
assume
say
you do.
all of June is summer. And then depending on the weather, a lot of May can be too.
Hmm.
I do it on the weather. It's not a fixed thing.
It's just kind of a vibe for me, you know. If I find myself out wearing
Yeah.
a sarong and sandals and a little floppy sun hat, then maybe it's summer, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I've never seen you in a floppy sun hat, and now it has to happen.
Well, this
I want to see the floppy sun hats.
there's a policeman here. I think he's trying to tell me that this lane is closed, but it is the way I need to go. So just gonna scooch. Just gonna scooch on by.
Just a little scooch.
Does he
just
mind?
A
He
little
didn't care.
scooch past
No.
the police.
He didn't care.
He's like, well, the consequences are yours now when you fall into that giant sinkhole.
It better be something good to look at. He doesn't care. No, he was just a stationary asset.
Maybe
Ginny
we
says,
do have an official summer day.
I assume we do. Ginny said, Amy, did you see my purple?
I did. I need to scroll back up to it. So, podcast is much work. We only care that you're getting to make a cool thing and we get to see the cool thing eventually and throw coins at you for cool thing. Thank you very much. Partly what we're doing is working very hard to make sure that everyone gets paid for what they've done and that everyone can look after themselves whilst doing it. Those are two big things for us. Yes, so episode 6 and 7 and 8 are now all with our editor. Episode 9, the main cast has been recorded. We need to put the guest records in. So it's getting there.
I think
Getting there.
it's really good. I think
I've done all my voice acting for it, and that's all that matters, really. Also, just a note for anyone in this chat with POTS, because I know there's a few people who share my joy of POTS. I enjoy doing the Goblins voice acting because live performance is not accessible for me anymore. Because I'm just not consistent enough. I cannot guarantee I will be there on the day. But, boy howdy, can voice acting make you go lightheaded. So,
yeah, right.
look after yourselves if you have POTS and you are voice
Getting
acting.
enough air in your lungs. These lazy fucks standing around just looking at the burning truck.
Scooch.
Okay, that
Just
truck.
Oh, wow, he made some bad choices.
Yeah. That was a bold one there, sir. It was a bold choice. Now they're all stuck. Okay, well, that's their problem.
What are we supposed to do about the burning truck?
Just piss on it, no? Anything.
Leave it behind, apparently. It's not our responsibility. Get past it so that we don't get stopped by the traffic that's on the other side of it.
I'm not doing anything about the truck. That's somebody else's problem. I am going to have a little sleepy nap
Little sleepy nap time.
because I'm going to need it in a minute. I'm going so fast. I had to fill up the car the other day with petrol. Blimey, the price.
Yeah, we haven't, because we're not driving around as much at the minute. Just because we have less things that are further away. The last time we filled it up in Norwich.
Right.
When we were on holiday and we were like, oh no, can we just take some with us?
Yeah, can we just
Please?
get a jerry can home or something? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll look into dysautonomia generally, because it might not be POTS, but dysautonomia, blood pressure issues, heart rate issues, always worth having a look into, so that if you live in the UK, a consultant can ghost you
Yeah.
rather than helping you.
Consultant can gaslight you and bully you into
Well, mine doesn't even bother doing that. He just ignores me. He just won't talk to me
Brilliant.
at all. He just completely ignores me. It's getting dark.
I don't think I should have rested that. I think I just ran over the time limit for this job. Which
Oh
when
no.
I didn't need to. Oh, that was annoying. Oh well.
Now you have to drive really fast to make it up.
Yeah, right. Drive real dangerous.
Yeah. Fines be damned. Are we going to have a break soon? That's a good point. I hadn't even thought about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Let's have break normal time, 1/2 past.
Yeah, yeah.
Normal break, normal time. Harry might want to come say hello. Who knows? This better be my turning, because I'm not doing another detour to Lille.
I hate it when there's a couple of turnings and it's really hard to tell which is the right one.
Yeah. I get
Very just sometimes I just reload. I'm like, nope.
On the complicated junctions where everything is red signal. What? I did go through a red signal, to be fair. Okay. That's all.
Yeah, good luck to everybody, and I don't mean that in the patronizing tone I said. Good luck to everybody in the chat who has any kind of autoimmune illness and is trying to find out, or has that sentiment of there's definitely something wrong with me, but I don't know what it is yet, and no one's helping me find out, because it is, from my experience, a lifelong journey of occasionally engaging with the health system to try and figure something out, and then go, oh no, that's why I don't do this, I'll just live with it, and then getting exhausted by that again, and then going back in. You just sort of bounce between the two.
Yeah, which is worse, dealing with doctors or the illness itself? You really have to weigh those up.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm so ill. I will engage with the health service again. And then 6 months later, I was like, oh no, why did I do that?
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's a bad system.
Congratulations, Alia. Alia just got 90 out of 100 on an assignment.
Nice.
Well done.
I had a real demand avoidance thing at work the other day.
Oh, yeah?
We're supposed to be doing this like cybersecurity training stuff. And I was like, do I really have to do it? Because like, if I don't know this stuff, I think we've got bigger problems. Like,
Yeah.
if I
have to go to a training for this, then
I think
I'm in the wrong job.
I mean, I might be lagging behind in some way. And my boss was like, yes, you do have to do this. And I'm like, because it had now become a demand. It went from like something, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it now. And I had a little word with myself, like, Samuel, it is 20 minutes out of your day, and everyone has to do this. You are not special. Just get on with it. Right, well, that's just come to the end of my job. It's 20 past. Should we take a break now?
Let's take a break. Let's both go and have a little word with ourselves.
Yeah, have a little word with yourself, chat. But be kind. But also my therapist said this. Me and Erin's therapist was like, when you get those intrusive thoughts, you don't have to just deny them or push them down. You can be sympathetic to the intrusive. Yes, that must have been hard. Let's listen, rather than just being like, no intrusive thought.
I turned around to Tim the other day and I said, something great's happened. I'm still incredibly anxious, but I'm now bored of it.
Oh, okay.
Which is what they want with sort of OCD level intrusive thought. They want you to get bored, because then you're like, then that's your nervous system being like, oh, I'm starting to get a bit fed up with this. Like, I'm starting to not quite believe it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, this again, really? It's a bit boring.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello,
Hello.
we're back.
Is the game back?
Is the game back? Come on, there we go.
Is the game back? There we go.
Minute.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I did briefly try to sort chat out in the break, but to no
Alas.
avail.
I'm going to have to grab a cushion because my back is unhappy, and I've only just realised that it's actual back pain as opposed to like just not being comfortable.
Mhm.
It will take me one moment.
Hello, game. Hello. Well, hello.
Hello.
There is a possibility that Tim might appear at some point towards the
Okay.
end of the stream.
Okay, cool. Can you mute the stream?
Yeah. Give me one
Oh,
second.
yeah. There we go. See, anyone else do that? Chronically ill people do that thing where you're like, I'm really uncomfortable, and then you eventually realize the specific way in which you are uncomfortable and are able to fix the problem. Cushion time. Ooh, interesting. Foxglove Pal says, if you're ever interested in needing a new dishwasher, may I suggest opting for the one with a cutlery drawer instead of a cutlery basket? I will consider that. This whole stream has had the best SNL and NPR ladies vibes. So chill, so funny, so comic. I need to look that up. Petition for more Smainy streams. Oh, Samamy, not Smamy, Samamy.
Hello. Sorry.
That's all right.
Do some house admin. How's everyone doing? Did you all have a fun break? Did you refill water bottles, make cups of coffee, eat a cream egg, Gabby's cream egg?
I ate 2 chocolate eggs. Not big ones, tiny ones.
Sure.
I can't eat that fast and not faint. Be a good way to go down though.
Yeah,
We
right.
chatted about finding therapists. I'm so lucky that I don't have to find a new one. When I needed to go back, I just went back to went
Oh,
running back. Please take me back. Painting a mini. Sam does some painting stuff.
Yeah, I do. Get banned from Twitch about it. They say there's realistic paintings.
Oh, yes, I remember that. I'm really enjoying the fact that I can't tell whether people in chat are talking about a chocolate egg or a therapist. So when Lily Rose said, I have a really lovely one right now, I'm not sure if that's an egg or
egg
a
or
therapist.
therapist.
Egg or therapist.
Let's
The
play.
new
Welcome
game show.
back to Egg or Therapist.
Someone write a description of either your egg or your therapist in the chat and we'll try and guess which one.
Yeah. They're sort of oblate spheroid with a little face and glasses. Like, oh, damn, this could be just a rotund therapist. Right, I got Calais to Hamburg, Calais to London.
Insane Danny says, oh, I got one. Transphobic and hairless.
This one.
Well, I hope your egg is hairless, but I hope it's not transphobic.
Yeah, let's hope not.
More expensive around Easter.
That's when they know everyone's having a rough time. And what if therapists did that? They jacked up the price around like Christmas and birthdays. Surge pricing from your therapist.
Oh my gosh, this pillow is saving my life.
Oh, fucked up.
Surprisingly not a chicken. Would chickens make good therapists?
There's a joke in this summer, isn't there? But I can't. You know, something rude about therapists. Shrinks, clucking. Don't know. There's definitely a joke.
It needs workshopping.
Yeah. I keep working on it. Deactivate wipers. Oh.
Have you ever had the problem that I was having playing? You're playing with a controller?
Yeah.
I was having this problem with Euro Truck Simulator where I kept turning the engine off when I was trying to like put the parking brake on or like or put an indicator on or something, and Tim never had that problem, but I did it all the time.
Yeah, I do that occasionally. Well, I left a trailer on the side of the road.
Oh yeah, my mum talks about that all the time.
Just drove off without it. I'm gonna go and see if I can get my engine repaired. Please don't drive into me, little car. Because I think I need a service.
Thanks, Stone Danny. Are you helped by the Tim and I method, which is I don't think you can get food.
I don't think you can do it.
I don't think you're able to do that.
I bet you can't prepare yourself a nutritious meal.
So there was one stream that I rang my mum up and said, do not watch it. And she obviously did that. Well, now I'm really intrigued. And I was like, no, don't watch it.
No. It's not for you.
And then she was like, I think you underestimate how much I get the dynamic between you all and that it is like somewhat a performance at times. And I was like, still don't watch it.
Still. Yeah.
Even so, no.
Or to try play.
I don't know, Danny. I don't know.
My check engine light is on, but I went to the service station and it was like,
you're fine.
You're fine. So.
Well, you've checked it, and that's what
I checked the engine. Exactly.
It just wanted to, know that you care.
Yeah. Just check
it needed to feel appreciated. It needed to know that its work wasn't going
Check in with
unnoticed.
engine light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Right, we're on our way to Hamburg.
Echoes. I read your message in the Gretchen voice. That, oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people if they're white. Why they're white. I read that you can't tell someone not to do something that means they will do it.
Good boy, my mom. Good boy.
Monty. It's a really long time since I've seen Monty in person.
Yeah, hasn't
In the fur.
In the fur, yes. In the fluffy flesh. I'd say he misses you, but like he I don't know. I don't know what goes through their heads because they're always so excited to see people,
Yeah.
but they don't get depressed the rest of the time, you know.
No. Mum likes to tell me that Mabel sulks and looks for me after I've left, which is
Aw.
horrible.
Yeah.
But she does get very excited when I get back there. She makes the little like happy cry noises. She'll be like,
Sweetheart.
she's very sweet. She gets very excited when she sees me.
Little Mabel. It's a dog I've never met, but I feel very strongly about.
Yeah. She's a little baby. She's such an unusual collie.
Yeah.
She's just there's not, apart from the fact that she wants to herd other dogs. She doesn't know how to play with other dogs. She just wants to herd them. Apart from that, there is nothing about her that is collie at all. Couldn't give a flying crap about balls.
Oh, really? That's
Doesn't
interesting.
care. She'll chase one maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And then she's like, done with that.
We have to limit Monty's access to tennis balls because it makes him silly. He gets a bit silly if he's had too much ball time.
Mabel's is her squirrels. She's got these little squirrels that are in a they've got there's like a plushy log with holes in it, and you stuff them in the sides, and she's meant to, and you throw the tree log and she pulls them out of the holes at the side.
Sounds good.
And then delivers them to you for a treat.
Yeah.
And she'll just go and like pointer style, she'll just go and stare at them until you give them to her.
So Monty doesn't do it all the time because he has a part of his evening routine because he has an evening routine. He gets a bedtime biscuit, which are like little herby biscuit things that he loves, and like that sort of signals the end of the day. You know, he's gonna start settling down. So he gets one of them, and he sees me put the packet back, but doesn't keep begging for them usually. But then sometimes he'll see me put the packet back, and he'll just sit on the floor and like look at me, and then look at the packet, and then look at me, and then look at the packet, and then look back at me. Just sitting there, and then occasionally bark at it. But he doesn't do it every time. But
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is. He's fallen asleep sometimes.
Mabel's pretty good. She's learnt that mum and dad will give in and give her treats in cafes and out in public to keep her quiet. So they've basically trained her to bark at the table.
Yeah.
Because she's like, well, I know if I'm being loud, you're just going to want to try and shut me up.
I'll get a treat. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when she's worse behaved. She's worse behaved around people eating at the table. Tim had her because she was good, and then they've given in and given her food, and she's got worse. So Tim had her last time we were all out together, and he was like, she drove him absolutely mad. He got so annoyed with her because she was just pawing at his leg and barking at him. And the thing is with Tim, he'll double down the other way. He's like, right, now you're getting nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
now you get nothing, and I'm gonna make you lay down the whole time.
We had after the fundraiser, the one for
Andrew and Franklin.
On the day after, when we came into, Erin and I went into town to sort of clear up and do the get out basically. We left Monty here with Andrew and Franklin, and he'd been such a nightmare the entire time that when we got back, Franklin went for a walk He
Oh,
just silently, without saying a word, just like walked out the door. Like, I need. I felt so bad.
sorry. I am replying to Tim.
Timb with a B, with a silent B. Timb.
Well, he is going to be there till 7, so that is
Oh,
right
damn.
up to the show.
Okay, so no Tim today.
No Tim, sadly. Yeah, I know when I used to look after Monty, I would always make sure that I knew where Erin's ear defenders were.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's got that ability. Mabel can do it too. He's got that ability to just hit that resonance when he's barking that you're like, absolutely not, I can't. Whereas if you've got those on, it just cuts that bit out and you're like, okay, this is fine now.
Yeah, it's a real piercing bark.
Yeah. Mabel didn't bark when she was a puppy. I don't think she barked for like the first year. She was really quiet.
Imagine that.
And then now she's found it and we're like, oh, it was so nice.
You're having such a lovely time.
We're having
without
such
dogs.
a lovely time when you didn't bark at us. But her main form, the Mabel's main form of communication is the woo. She is a woo girl.
Oh, cute.
You get a lot of woo, 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 woo. And it's usually a you're not doing what I want you to noise.
Yeah. Once he does it a woos when he's really excited. Like if somebody new or you know, it's usually someone he knows is coming in.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm on the wrong leg. Yeah, for Erin, for the cleaner and Erin's PAs. I've got my high beams on and I'm tailgating this person. Is this good behaviour? Am I doing a good job?
I'm sure they can see everything and are not entirely blinded every time they look into their mirrors.
I'm just going to beat my horn quite a lot as well.
No, now you're making it a horror film.
This should help.
I found some pictures the other day from when Mabel was, I think, under a year old. And she does this thing where if you, especially with people who are visiting, who she doesn't get to see very often, she wants to know you're not going anywhere. Well, like she's not going to go to sleep and wake up and you're gone.
Yeah.
And so she'll go to sleep with a foot on you in some way.
Oh.
And there's this really cute picture of me and Tim with our feet next to each other, and then Mabel's is just in the point. Just got our little, so just so that she knew that we couldn't go anywhere without her knowing.
Yeah. So cute. What else?
Maybe my dog is just drunk all the time. Maybe that's why she's a woo girl.
Maybe.
I will take pictures of her while I'm at the farm.
We missed a dog picture. Basil. Yes.
Basil in a basket.
Oh, little basket puppy. What a sweetheart. Don't really need that up, do I?
There is a story. Where are you?
Story?
Oh, in purple. We trained Basil to grab my mum's socks before a walk, and on at least one occasion she decided she wanted a walk, found 2 random socks and dropped them in front of my mum like, well,
come on. You've got your socks.
Walk
You got
time.
whatever this is, so let's go.
Chop, chop.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do the Disney rule with Mabel once, you know, like they're not allowed to stop hugging until someone else stops hugging all of the characters in Disney. I tried to do that and I was like, I'm not gonna stop petting her until she doesn't want to be pet anymore and she leaves. And I was just like, my hands were shaking. I was like, please let me stop. And she was like, no.
Keep going. I am a pet. Pet me.
Thanks. Dane Danny has sausages in the pan.
In the pan. Hang on. Well done. Well done, Danny.
I'm gonna have to cook now, aren't I? If Tim's not coming home until like 7:30.
Yeah, what am I going to do for dinner? Can you come over here and cook as well?
I can barely cook here. I'm gonna burn the house down.
I made bread pudding last night, and it was pretty good. It was way too sweet, so I need to adjust the recipe. But
I've been wanting, do not clip this out of context. I've been wanting some spotted dick recently. But I just don't think I'll be able to make it very well.
It's just like sponge cake in caramel sauce, is it?
With raisins in it. They're the spotted bit.
Yeah, we have stupid names for desserts in this country.
Yeah.
That's one of them. It's because it's short for Spotted Richard. No,
I refused to eat it for a really long time as a child because I was like, it sounds gross. And
Sounds
then
gross.
they're like, no, it's basically just a sponge with raisins in it. And I was like, oh. It is delicious, Inkstone Danny. You are correct. There is a Greasy Spoon Cafe that Tim and I like to go to. And I kept saying that we would go out there just because they have all of those puddings. They have like jam sponge pudding, treacle pudding, spotted dick, bread and butter pudding. And I was like, we'll go there and we'll have that and we'll have some custard and everything. And now we're trying to be really good on food, on like not eating out. And it's made me, You know, there are some people who are like, but if I make it, then it'll be extra. I'll enjoy it like even more because you know, put that effort in and then I've got the reward. And I'm like, no, if I made it, then I ruined it for me.
I feel like that with baking, because I'm not a gifted baker by any means. I'm a real C student when it comes to baking.
Correct. Very good.
Thank you. Erin said I'm very good, but I think I'm getting slowly better at actually reading and following the recipes, which is kind of the main part of baking. But like, because that's like a special thing, that's like a treat, you know, so that does feel fun and good. But then when you're cooking every day, it's like, you know, it's not.
Oh, little papa.
Baby Basil.
Now, I mean this in the most loving way towards Basil, but that looks like one of those toys that's going to like do a few steps forward and then do a flip.
And then do a little flip,
Look at his little beard.
Very cute.
It's very sweet. I have very few pictures of baby Mabel. I have a lot of lanky Mabel because I think that was my favorite. Lanky Mabel with an attitude when she's clearly in full teenage mode. I've got so many photos of that. Very little of... I think because most of the time when Mabel was small enough to look that cute and precious, she was biting my feet.
Sure.
And I wasn't thinking about taking photos of her.
Yeah. She was in the Velociraptor phase.
She was a nightmare. I swear she learnt the spots that hurt the most on your foot and would just go directly for them.
Yeah.
That's what Tim said to me the other day. Yeah, when they bite the top, yes.
So painful.
They just know. They know what gets you.
Shit, going very fast. I'm going extremely fast. It's okay.
And downer.
And
Aw, Daisy Jane looks very cute. I mean, if people want to, they can feel free to Ko-fi us money. I'm never going to say no to Ko-fiing money.
no,
But
I'm going to turn it down.
We are, but don't if you haven't got it, is always the point.
Mhm.
But we are just generally in the point at the minute where our costs are just higher. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Soul, that is very sweet. Corey. Very photogenic. And who's above Corey? Iris. Iris before she started snubbing me. Yeah, we are just at a point at the minute where living in Brighton is expensive.
Hmm.
And expenses are just higher than
Oh yeah,
income.
everything is.
So
doubled
bye
and
bye
tripled.
cafe desserts.
Yep.
And hello, my bar of supermarket dark chocolate.
Yep.
Thank you, Sol, for sharing our Ko-fi link
It's
in
very sweet.
the chat.
I got that look from our managing director the other day. We were having a company, like a heads of department and sort of meeting thing, and they were saying how they pushed the pay reviews back to October because we didn't hit our targets for Q1. And I was like, do the shareholders think that you get better work out of people when they're living hand to mouth?
Oh, you tell him, Sam.
They didn't like that. But
But did they have an answer for it?
They were just like, well, that's the decision, and I'm like, fine, that's fine, but I'm not going to not say it because it's
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tim? Okay, I'm not going to tell you the content of Tim's message, but knowing Tim, Sam, what
Yeah.
kind of mood do you think he's in when he's sending texts one word at a time?
bad mood. Yes. No. Mm-hmm. He gets terse when
He
the
does.
worse his mood gets, the terser he gets.
He's getting sassy. He's a sassy boy. It's really interesting, actually. He might want to talk about it on another stream, but the work he does freelance means that he gets to work with productions who are touring. And
Mhm.
obviously, every theatre they tour to, they have to slightly alter their lighting and sound plan because the
Sure.
setup of the theatre is different. What they can have weight limit wise, what they can have space wise, it all changes. So he's getting a good glimpse of what it's like to be a touring
Oh, okay.
technician, in the sense of, okay, I've got my plan. I've plotted this show. I now
Mhm.
have to change it in like 24 hours to fit this theatre. Because obviously they will have like a certain amount of the theatre spec before they turn up, but you still have to figure
Yeah.
certain things out. Molly, does he start speaking slowly and calmly and talking like he thinks you're an idiot? He's doing the sarcastic, the like, yes it is. That is a bad thing, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yes.
That's the tone I'm getting from him.
But
But
could avoid it.
let's bear in mind that this man has been rigging for 2 days straight now, and that is a very
Mhm.
physical, exhausting job.
Mm. Especially if you're someone as stinky as him.
Stinky, 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 stinky.
Big
As I
fan, he
believe
was
the
big
lyrics
sport.
went.
We spent 3.5 hours making a song about how he was stinky. What a good sport.
I was at work that day, and every now and again I'd just check in. And I seemed to keep checking in whilst you were doing the chorus. That's it, stinky little.
Stinky little, stinky little. Yeah.
Stinky little, stinky little, stinky little, stinky little.
Come on, Ingleby Farms, get out of the way. I've got shit to deliver.
Hello, Verissima. I have work every day. It's just whether I'm paid for it or not. That's the question. I was at work yesterday, and annoyingly, I don't get paid any extra for working bank holidays. But I'll take that because my general wage is a lot higher than most people at my level. My organisation does pay me well for that. Oh, there's a good side eye.
Oh, side eye. Let me see. Can't miss this. Oh. Did you see the grumpy dog?
Junibug says, I trust that Tim is only being condescending to people who deserve it.
I'm sure.
I need to mute this group of people who are sending constant messages. Okay.
Just going to turn on my high beams for this oncoming traffic.
Oof, Danny, that's not good. Yeah, I still don't understand why people at different ages are paid different minimum
that's such
wages in the UK. It makes no sense to me.
Like what? What is less? What is
Valuable.
less than their work? Like there's
Exactly.
still what? It's just because you can get away with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's-
I have learned a little bit recently about negotiating wages.
Mhm.
Not in a like I think, how do I put this? I think that we make assumptions that the people who are working in the departments that decide our wages
Yeah.
do it enough and are up to date enough with all of the legislation and rules that they're going to get it right first time when they give you a number.
Oh, okay. And there's
And
no
it's-
reason to really think that.
Yeah,
is there?
it's not
Yeah.
necessarily, as much as we feel like we're in the position of no power, a bad thing to go back to your company and say, that doesn't seem right. Has this, and this been taken into account?
Yeah.
And then they might go, oh, no, we haven't. Here's your new wage, which is higher. Because, you know, if you're working for a small company, they just might not do that very often.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep, it's true. It's worth checking. But don't start, if you're going to send an email about it, don't start with, listen up, fuckheads.
yeah.
If you can stop smoking crack for 1 second,
You guys are all idiots.
yeah,
Even if you're thinking it.
you're not supposed to do that. That's not how you start a work email. Just going past Duisburg.
Let's all remember the
Duisburg.
9 months that Amy worked for the biggest famine support charity in the UK for free for 9 months.
They weren't
whilst
really
not being
preventing
able
your...
to pay her
your-
bills.
Yeah.
And also still slightly judge Amy for not really realizing that that was a really bad thing. Like, obviously I wanted to be paid, but there was no part of me that looked at what they did and went, oh no, they really shouldn't be doing this. I also, whilst working for that charity, they did, and I've talked about this on stream before, they did a challenge called the Live Below the Line challenge, where they challenged you to live
Okay.
on £5 a day for food
Yeah,
and
and you were like,
expenses
way
and
ahead of
stuff. And I know I did it. I did it while I was there, like some kind of fundraising thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, wait a minute. I genuinely don't have food.
Yeah. No, I am
I
hungry.
really
though.
can't afford food.
Just doing some illegal lane switching. Don't
Yeah,
mind.
that was it, Court Jester. They wanted me to have hands-on experience. I mean, in all fairness, that not that there weren't other problems, but the office that I was working for got disbanded around the time that I left.
Oh, what's going on over there?
I'm
yeah,
sure
let's
Tom Hiddleston had fun. I was picking shit out of my mum's garden, like mint for tea. Yeah, it was an interesting time. Yeah, that whole thing was quite messed up.
I've discovered Dortmund.
Dortmund.
I've no idea where Dortmund is. Dortmund. It's near Duisburg. There's an IKEA there.
Okay,
So-
you're not far away from Dusseldorf.
No,
I've been there.
I've never been to Düsseldorf.
I think
I've only
that's
been
the-
to-
I've been
Oh.
to Dusseldorf is the only place I've been in Germany.
Oh, really? Never been to Berlin?
Yeah, I went on a German exchange when I was 15.
Oh no, I've been to. We went to Aachen for 5 hours when I was at school.
Oh,
It was,
5 hours.
it was so pointless. It was like we got a coach from school, drove to Aachen, which is in like the north. I think it's like near the north coast of Germany. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, and then got off the coach and like went around practicing our schoolboy German badly, and we ended up going to McDonald's because our schoolboy German was so bad that we couldn't communicate with anyone.
Yeah.
And then went home.
That sounds
Hmm.
fulfilling
Yeah.
and like a well-organized educational experience.
Yes, and I assume it was quite expensive because I remember my mum had to pay some amount towards it. It was probably subsidised, but
Yeah.
it would have been expensive. Yeah, I didn't learn any German that trip.
I can remember quite rightly, the German family that I stayed with for my German exchange getting quite annoyed at me because I wouldn't speak German. I was like, you don't understand how bad I am at it. And they were
Yeah.
like, well, you're not going to get better unless you try and do it. And I was so scared that I was going to just insult them.
Sure.
That I was going to just say something horrific without meaning to.
You probably would have been fine. But yeah, I understand that.
Well, I also wish that I had been told that I essentially had the most mockable German accent
Oh, really?
before I went, because it would have explained to me why when I was out and I went to a shop or, you know, spoke to
Yeah, yeah.
people for directions, they looked at me like with contempt
Yeah, yeah. They were like, nein, das ist.
and spoke back to me, because that's why I stopped trying, because they'd just look at me with contempt and then they'd speak back to me in English. And it's essentially if someone came to the UK and tried to speak to you in very broken English but with a West Country accent,
Sure.
like, you would just look confused.
Yeah, it'd be very confusing. That's really funny.
When I went to Austria, lots of people spoke back to me in German and I got to practice a lot.
So your Austrian German is better than your German German?
I was taught by an Austrian. So
I see.
yeah, I speak with an Austrian accent. I mean, I don't know if I do now because I'm so bad at it. I haven't done it for so long. But I spoke with an Austrian accent. And so when I was in Austria, people would just speak back to me
Mhm.
and not look at me strangely.
Have you seen what bit of that message got?
Yeah. It got auto-modded because the bit that it picked up was Germans are fucking terrible. You had an Austrian teacher, right? A lot of Germans are fucking terrible about dialects and Austrians. Yeah, but no one told me. I didn't know at that point that my teacher was Austrian. I thought that I was, you know, just speaking with
Learning
your
German.
version of RP, which
Yeah.
is our, like, newsreaders have to have it
Yeah.
accent. And then I
German.
got even more confused when I went to Austria because people would think I was Austrian. Like, I'd get a sentence and my pronunciation was obviously very good. So if I'd looked up the sentence correctly, people would just start talking back to me really fast.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh, no, I can just slow down.
Yes, occasionally in Berlin, I would like order something in German, and most of the time, people would just respond in English. Like you said, they'd just
Yeah.
be like, "Okay, thanks for trying, but we don't have time for this." But yeah, or they'd say something back in German. I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I've exhausted my repertoire."
Yeah. You just repeat the same thing back at them.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing important. The amount of times I've been told my German is wrong because I used standard Austrian German instead of standard Bundesdeutsch.
Is that
Yeah.
like, does that mean like standard German? Is that like German?
I asked when I was at uni. I kept doing so. I did German up until I learned German at school up until I was 16. Now, for those of you in other countries who learn English up until you were 16, the English school system does not teach you to the level that you guys learn English. Like I remember going to a conference, a charity conference for young carers, and when I was a trustee for a young carers charity, and meeting like 16-year-olds, and they were like, in like perfect English, they'd be like, my teachers say that I'm failing English and I have to do summer school, and then they'd go and like deliver a speech at the conference in English.
A keynote
Yeah.
address.
And I was like, when I was 16, I was like, I can pat my dog. Sometimes I like to play football because football was the only sport I could, like, that's the level we're at. We're like,
yeah. I could say what color my hair was.
yeah, we're bad.
was it.
We don't get taught to a good level even at that point. And then I stopped for 2 years. I didn't learn it at A level or sixth form or college or whatever the equivalent is in different countries. And then I picked it back up as my you got like a free module at uni to try something else out.
Sure.
And by the time I got to the end of uni, I could do conversational German. What I imagine at 21 was where like kids learning English in other countries were at like 14.
Yeah. Because the English school system isn't interested in teaching you anything. It's interested in where the school is on the league tables and passing the next Ofsted inspection. It has absolutely no interest in teaching you anything.
No,
It's
you don't need
just
to
get through the exams. That's it.
you just have to pass exams. There's no
No.
practice. We had very limited opportunity to practice speaking it when we were at school. And then I had a German friend who did improv at university. And in my first year of uni, I was like, I've picked up German as my extra module because I want to can I practice with you? And he was like, I have no interest. Like, German's difficult to learn. I have no interest in listening to you butcher my language. I was like, great, okay then.
Okay.
Fine.
I mean, on one
At least
hand,
he was honest.
yeah. On the other hand, would it have been the end of the world to help somebody a little bit?
Right? And I think as well, if I'd pushed a little bit more, he would have actually, like, he was joking around and he would have practiced. But I heard that and went, nope, never trying it again.
Yeah. Just give up. No, I
Give
would
up
have
now. I have no chance.
immediately given up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, little boy. It is his dinner time. I'm going to go and feed the beast, and I'll be back in a minute. Hold down the fort.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, I think you're just gonna walk away, not stop the truck at all. just leave it running. Yeah, I think by the time I left university, I could understand a lot of German. If people were talking German in front of me, I could follow a conversation, but I couldn't necessarily bring it to mind to speak it or write it. And I also learned French and Spanish. No, I didn't learn Spanish. I learned French and Latin at school, and I remember not a single sentence of either of them, but that was partly because I hated my French teacher. But yeah, the way we learn languages in school here is awful. And I think it's switched a lot now. I think a lot of schools teach like Chinese, teach Mandarin now. I'm going to read some of these messages. That's interesting, Sol, that you say your German-speaking self is a different person. I know there's a lot of people talking about having completely different accents in the different languages they speak as well. Like their voice is loads lower when they do one language compared to another. Because that's another thing they don't really teach you. It'd be really useful to be taught, if you do this with your voice or speak in this way, you'll find those syllables easier. Echoes. I took 2 days of French because the school changed my schedule and I didn't know until halfway through the second day. Oh, wow. Danny, I learned Latin, ancient Greek, French, English, and Italian. Wanted to do Hebrew too, but I wasn't allowed because that would have made it 50 hours a week. So at our school, when I was there, you learn one language in your first year of secondary school. So that's 11 to 12. You picked up another language, and it was only French or German. We only got the option of French or German. You picked the second one up in the next year, so you were doing both. So from 12 to 13, you're doing both French and German, and you're learning Latin, and you don't have any choice. You have to learn all three. And then after 14, you could pick to keep one of them going. But the thing about UK, the way the UK school system works is they narrow you down. You get less and less subjects as you get older. And so if you're taking languages, you're sacrificing something else to take a language. So if you take German, French, and Spanish, firstly, you had to have permission to do that because it meant that you probably weren't taking a technology subject like food, graphic design, or like textiles or something. And you couldn't take any humanities because you only had a choice of 4 subjects from like 14 onwards. You had to do maths, you had to do English, you had to do science, and then on top of that you got to choose 4 subjects out of all of the others. Everything else had to be dropped, and they wanted you, my school at least, wanted you to take 1 language and 1 technology. So they really do, like, I wish they didn't narrow you so much. I wish you had the choice to take more, but as Sam said, it was all about passing exams. So you just get narrowed. So by the time that you're 16 to 18, and again, it might have changed since I was at school, you have 3 or 4 subjects that you're only allowed to take 3 or 4 subjects at that age if you're staying in 6th form. And then at university, you pick one. You don't major like you do in an American university where you take lots of different topics and then you pick what you're going to specialize in. You pick one topic, and that is what you do for your entire 3 years. You don't get a broad education. You just get narrowed, which I'm a jack of all trades person. I like to do lots of little bits, and it didn't work for me. I wanted to be able to do lots of different things. Molly, ours was a language or music. Music was treated like such a throwaway here. Like not at all schools, but at my school, such a throwaway. Like our music lessons up until when you chose at 14 were just a waste of time at my school. Lazy Kiwi, I remember at my high school, if you were in top set for science GCSE, you had to do a Spanish GCSE. It might have been a scheduling thing, maybe. Like maybe because of when that set's science lessons were. I don't know.
I'm back.
Hello.
Everybody calm down.
We're all talking about the weird, like, school specific, but also country specific things they insisted you had to take.
Oh, sure.
At school. Like, so my school, when you got to GCSE, you had to take a language, you had to take a technology.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Which I think has probably changed now.
I think you just have to do. I think now to get GCSEs, you have to make sure you do Keir Starmer studies, where you study the great leader
Oh yeah.
to make sure you don't ever speak out against our the glorious king leader, and you have to take how to cover for sex offenders. That's important.
That's a very important skill.
It's a big module in the UK.
Big important skill that
Yeah.
everyone has to know.
Yeah, I did triple science because I
Yeah.
showed some early promise, which I was unable to cash in on. So I had the sciences separately, and then obviously English, maths. I had to do RE. I think you had to take RE or geography, and I took RE because I fancied the teacher.
You had to do RE all the way up to GCSE at my school, which is
right.
religious education for anyone who doesn't know.
Yes, it's called RS, Religious Studies, RS.
Yeah.
And then, did we have DT for GCSE?
Good old
Can't remember.
DT. Ours was graphic design, so it was called DT, Design and Technology.
Yeah.
Year 7 to 9, and then when you had to pick for GCSE, it was a graphics GCSE, and then when I got to A level, because I did it all the way up, it was called Resistant Materials for graphic.
Oh.
And it was more focused on making than designing, I seem to think, for the A
Sure.
level.
Manufacturing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was all a bit like I would have enjoyed doing that so much more. It was my favorite class. I wanted to continue it, but I knew I couldn't get the grade I needed in it to get into uni, which is silly in itself. Did geography, even though I hated it because I knew I could get the grade I needed.
Right.
But everything I learned would have been redundant almost immediately because I was on that cusp of everything's moving online, everything's moving into like digital.
Sure.
So I was learning how to
Right.
like pencil draw my designs.
I mean, yeah, people do. Yeah, I guess. But the people I see online who learnt to do it by hand
Yeah.
don't seem to have be like, oh, I'm being old fashioned. They're like, yeah, I still do it by hand and I still produce the same results as the CAD people, because they end up inevitably having to put it into CAD anyway.
Yeah.
But they've got a really good grasp on it before that happens. So yeah. I don't know. I did music as well. I got an A star in music.
Get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music teaching at my secondary school was basically like, do you already know how to do music? Are you learning it outside of school somehow? In that case, you can do music, and we're just going to kind of slightly guide you. If you want to learn it, like, get out of here.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I had a great music teacher. I had one terrible music teacher and one great music teacher. Mr. Thomas was the good one. He was just such like, he looked like the Pringle man. He was the Pringles mascot. It's like a little squat bearded guy. And he was just so enthusiastic about music. And he played us some things that he'd written, and it was like this wild kind of experimental classical, like it was unlistenable. But it was really like, even as a kid, I was like, oh, there's something interesting here. Like, I don't want to listen to this, but like there's craft here.
And how old do you think he was? Because you know when you do that thing where you look back now and you're like, oh yeah, I'm older than that teacher was when they taught me.
Yeah.
No, I would absolutely make my students listen to my music that I'd made.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. I'd bore the shit out of the poor little bastards. I don't know, because it was hard to tell because he had so much facial hair. Like, he could have been.
Yeah.
He could have been in his. I think he was probably in his 50s.
Yeah.
But he could have been younger, and just you couldn't tell because he was like a little music goblin with a big beard.
Yeah, I had a very enthusiastic history teacher. That was the reason I liked history, was my history teacher.
It really helps.
Yeah.
It really helps for subjects that maybe you're not super into, having a good teacher. Like I really liked chemistry in school. I think I got an A in chemistry. I did really
Yeah.
well and did really badly in biology. But then after school, I got really interested in biology because like I was allowed to just find the stuff that was interesting to me and not
Right?
for it all to be graphs of flipping leaf litter and
It makes such a huge difference.
yeah, reading about like I've just devoured loads and loads of books about evolution and
Yeah.
biology and things, and
Once you get to approach it from like your own interests
yeah,
and what you find interesting. Junie says, I've been out of school for like 2 years because of ill, and as a former gifted kid, it makes me want to throw myself into the sea. I'm gonna be honest. I was like gifted kid to non-functional adult pipeline real quick.
Yeah.
Like I got through my A levels fine, but I was already like, this is stressful.
Yeah.
Like dragged myself through my uni degree, and then the minute I got like out of uni as an adult, I was like, oh, I'm I'm completely incapable in this world. So the feeling doesn't go away. I'm 30
and we're being zooed
nearly
about
35.
talking about school.
Huh?
We're being zooed about school
Oh,
stuff.
stop talking about it.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. It's a fun thing about being an adult that like at a certain point you're like, oh, I can just learn about anything.
Yeah.
I can just deep dive. The other day I found out about this really cool cinema that used to be on Lewis Road.
Oh, is this the one that
In
you're
Brighton.
the old couple that you met?
The old couple told me about.
Yeah.
And then I got into this big like deep dive onto like communal news watching, because like you think about now, one of the things we talk about, like one of the problems is everyone has like this real personalized news feed that's getting sent to them all the time.
Yeah.
But I was looking back at like when you used to go to the cinema to get your news and everybody's watching it together and everybody's getting the same input, but you're also getting it in a setting where you're with other people to like discuss it and talk about it.
Oh, sure.
Like completely different. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Like yeah, let's all sit down and watch the news together. Aww. Something I would completely avoid now.
Right. Imagine that. That'd be so weird. Just going to the cinema and then being like, right, here's 20 minutes of news about how the war's going or something.
Communal news. But yeah, how the design would have to be different if you were delivering it to everyone at once.
Right.
But in a setting where they're with each other while they're hearing it and can talk about it immediately.
Yeah. So you can't rely on echo chambers to do your work for you. Yeah.
Someone said something. Lily Rose. I am looking for fantasy or sci-fi shows that like women, as in like TV shows.
Because that might be slim pickings.
I'm going to wait till I get that qualification. Actually, speaking of recommendations, I need to start looking at podcasts that might have series releasing around the time that
Yeah, Goblins is coming.
Goblins is, or like are doing their Kickstarters around the time that Goblin. Basically, people we can do either trailer swaps with, or like social media feed swaps with, or like cross promote. And I just don't know audio fiction well enough to do this myself. Tim knows a bit, but we obviously have our own little niches. So if people have suggestions of podcasts and audio fictions that they are following, and I guess slightly in any kind of field, like I guess YouTube shows and you know,
Sure.
people who interview, or you know, anything in a related field as well.
Yeah.
Outside of Rusty Quill, I think we can contact individual podcasts in Rusty Quill, but I'm not sure if we have to go through Rusty Quill
Sure.
to cross promote with
Is it-
individual ones. Ari Dracula, definitely someone we're linked in with because our editor is involved in that as well. Midnight Burger, I will look at. But yes, if you can send me any kind of social media message about it, like a DM on either Blue Sky or Instagram or Tumblr with the names of places so that I remember them, that would be very helpful. Amongst other things, obviously we have other marketing plans, but we need to have a think about that.
Yeah, that's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Just doing it through other podcasts and things. Yeah. Hamburg to Rotterdam. Where am I going?
Oh, my chat's paused. There we go. Tempest, no, I still haven't finished watching The Birdcage. I probably immediately forgot about that after we talked about it last time. But I should.
What's The Birdcage? That rings a bell, but I can't
It's
think.
a film with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, where they are a gay couple who are
Oh yes,
trying to pretend that they're not for their like son's fiance's parents.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, I've seen Mary's message. Thank you. Yes, that's right. I don't think I've seen it, but it's got like a big cultural cachet, right? That movie.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. We were watching it when we were away with Helen and Bonsai Gem, and I got too tired, so they all watched the end of it, and I got halfway through it and haven't finished it yet.
Why is my views? Oh, that's why. I was like staring down at my crotch in the truck cab, wondering why I couldn't see anything. I was like, why is it so? Because you're
just
looking at your
staring
knee.
at your crotch.
Yeah.
I'm so not used to Tim being here. I'm genuinely losing my voice.
Oh.
I don't normally talk this much.
Well, we don't have
many people would
7 o'clock. We can finish at 7, or we can finish whenever you're getting tired.
whenever my my voice runs out.
Oh shit! Just crashed. Went way too fast down there, over the bridge, and crashed a little bit. Never mind. Don't worry about that. It's only 1% damage. No, Echo. I don't think it is where you're supposed to be looking. I think I think that's not. You're supposed to be looking at the road. I think in general.
Oh, so quite a few people did. So our general sales of Stella Firma Live, we're still getting a couple of sales every day ish.
That's good.
Which is great. It's really helpful. It's gonna help us make sure we can have the guest actors that we want for the last episode, which is great.
That was to clarify. That was guest as in GUESSED, right?
Guest actors, as in like you have to guess them.
You have to guess who it is.
You have to guess who they are.
Yeah.
You'll know. Some of you might know one of them. The other one, yeah. I don't know. And then we have 2 returning guest actors in this episode who are in previous episodes.
Nice.
And then we have a lot of extra little bit parts that involved main cast trying to frantically come up with a voice while we sat around the table. Which will all be very correct and appropriate, I'm sure. Okay. I am starting to go through on the website and put all the guest actors on the website. So you will know who's in which episode because they're listed under what episode they're in, but you won't know character names yet.
Exciting. We
could play a game in chat where people have to guess what folkloric creature they think Erin plays.
Yeah.
Ow.
And one clue is that chat Welsh people do not count as folklore themselves. They're just people. So don't make that mistake. Oh no, what have I done? I've got myself
a woodland nymph.
What is the Welsh singing horse? What the one that comes door to door and you do a rap battle with the horse to see if it can come in and eat your food? That one.
What is the Welsh singing horse?
Baba Yaga is a guess. Mary Lloyd.
I'm gonna maybe answer your question here, Verissima, but I don't know who Steve Shell is.
Is Steve Shell a little guy who lives in a shell?
I think he was sold on the seashore.
Oh, makes sense.
We sell Steve Shell on the seashore. Yeah, if people didn't realize in the pilot, if it didn't come across, Elizabeth's boss was in fact a horse.
Yeah, is that not clear? Clip clop, etc.
He speaks like a horse. Okay.
When we were starting that recording.
Yeah.
And Ben was like, "Have you got an idea for the voice for the boss?" And I was kind of thinking something like a sort of cartoon snake. And the look of horror on Ben's face.
On Ben's face.
Yeah, that he very quickly suppressed. Because what I meant was sort of raspy and kind of like the snake from Robin Hood, the animated Robin Hood. there was the faintest glimmer of like, oh no, have I made a huge mistake?
Ben, I reckon, out of all of us, is the most experienced voice actor. Like, he's been in the most amount of stuff.
Mhm.
But also, like, as time has gone on in the recording of Goblins, I feel like he's just so massively chilled out. He's now just like, yeah, let's just mess around. Let's try like 5 things and see what works. Whereas I think for the pilot that day as well, he was just like, we need to like get
Lock
this
in,
out.
guys.
Yeah,
We need
lock
to
in,
lock
guys. So it might have been more of a like, I think also we all came into that and we were like, do we know our own voices?
Yeah, right.
Like, do we know what we're like? I'm really interested to see. I have listened to rough cuts of the episodes and then given notes on them,
Sure.
but I haven't listened to them near each other.
Oh,
So I haven't like listened to episodes close enough together to be like, are we consistent?
yeah. Did my voice change completely from episode
Yeah.
3, etc. Yeah. And then he worried that his character voice was homophobic.
Ben.
Yeah.
It's definitely more camp, his Hooper. It's been fun. I think not in huge roles, but every main character actor at some point does another voice as well. It's pretty terrifying. As someone who, all I've done really is I did Stella Firma, and then I did one very small role in Inexplicables. And then I'm like directing on occasion. I'm like directing these like really credited guest actors who do this all the time, and I'm like, well,
But to be fair, not every director is an act. You know.
Directing is a different thing altogether.
I feel your pain though, going like.
Yeah, you go, oh, okay. Because I've got in my mind, whilst I'm recording them, I've got in my mind, oh, my voice acting is going to be put next to this person
Sure.
in an episode.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot by doing it, and you learn a lot by listening to other people do it.
Mm-hmm.
And listening to how they take a note and listening to what they change. Very interesting.
That's very interesting.
It's the thing I find most amazing, like working with professional actors and voice actors in this, is when you can just give someone a note and then they can like completely transform something really quickly based on what you've said and their own ideas, and you're like, oh, that is a skill. Like, it's not just the like initial acting skill, it's that interpretation skill and that
it's not just saying
bag of
words.
tricks to go to and be like, oh, okay, and knowing what their own voice sounds like and knowing how to manipulate it to meet what you want. That's like so impressive to watch.
So how much of the time as you were directing was spent sort of screaming at them and calling them
I scream at everyone.
calling them
Just
names, and
Directing
telling
is an
them-
excuse to scream at people.
telling them they're worthless and they'll never work in this town again.
I'll ruin you. Me with all my sway. Buckets of it.
You could at least say you'll never work in this room again. You know.
Oh, you did a red light.
I know. I didn't. I thought about something. I was like, I don't care.
Nah, I'll just take it. I'll take the hit.
I'll take it.
Stella Firma was an interesting one for me because I was scripted where other people were improvising. There are a few of us who were scripted. But also they altered my voice because me and Rach sounded similar.
really?
And so it's really weird because I if I listened to it, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I was in that, because it sounds so different to me.
Hello. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, 1 second.
Hello.
Echo says, if Amy told me not to employ someone, I would trust her completely. I think there's very, very few people that I've ever worked with in any capacity that I would say not to employ. Well, there are one or two, but not in this field, in different fields. But no, that is the fun thing for anyone out there, because I know there's loads of you who are involved in making your own audio fictions or wanting to make them, is how much you just learn by doing. Like, you don't have to know it all before you do it. You learn it by doing it. And people are so generous with their advice and input that you do get to learn some of this stuff as you go along and get to benefit from other people's knowledge. He's
Hello.
back.
Hello. I'm also here.
They are back.
Hello.
Hi. I popped in and out, and people have said, "Yay, Erin! Hi, Erin!" And I've just sort of wandered straight back out because I've been doing things. So I just wanted to make sure I said a proper hello. Hi, friends. Yeah, I've just been a bit anxious today because I had lots to catch up on. I herniated a disc in my back recently, so I took all of last week, the majority of last week off of work. So just been trying to do a lot of like prep before going back to work tomorrow. And also then Monty started limping around the house, hobbling around the house. And I was like, dude, can you not? But I had a diazepam and Monty had some paracetamol. So everything's coming up Millhouse. And I've got class now. I've got a class that is online, and some people live in Canada and some people live in North America. So they are doing it today, even though it's Easter Monday in the UK.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, the Americans and the Canadians are like,
They're like, what?
Shrug.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Easter?
Hey,
Easter in
diazepam buddies.
July.
I am healing well. Thank you so much. I went to see the osteopath. Me and Amy's shared osteopath.
I love that dude.
We're in a osteopath polycule. Me, Amy, and our osteopath.
We've paid for so many of his holidays.
Oh, I'm sure we have. Yeah. And he did some wizardy magic, and my back feels better. It is Easter Monday here, but it's not like things still happen, right? Whereas everything in the UK tends to shut down. So yeah, it's so he did some wizardy magic, and I'm going to see him again in 2 weeks. But my back is considerably better. I'm not on crutches anymore, so that's nice. And I can do things again, so that's nice, because I was starting to go a little bit insane.
Yeah, it was rough, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Sam was starting to go a little bit insane from holding down the fort and taking care of me and Monty, and doing all of the things that I would normally do. But I think we're getting back on the wagon now. So yeah, that's what I've been up to and why I've been a bit quiet today. How's your driving going?
Good.
Good.
Uneventful, which is how.
Nice. Yeah, when Tim plays, it just gets naughty and silly. Naughty and silly boy.
It has been less silly.
Thank you, Elfie. Thank you.
Yeah,
Cannabis helps.
I'm glad Matt helped, because there's nothing worse than like hanging on for an appointment and then it not making a big difference, and you're like, oh, that was what I was banking on.
Yeah. So we're not getting any Erin clones running around soon, Erin. I don't know what that means.
What does that mean? I mean, we might be.
Clones?
You don't know what I'm working on.
Yeah. He did run a red light, that's all really. Clones? What? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what that's in reference to.
No, I don't either.
I forgot the message I sent them on Instagram. Sorry, I get so many messages, and it's joking. I don't. I just have a poor memory. Is Sam making Erin 2.0? God, I hope not. Don't get any ideas. I made the huge mistake of showing Sam the videos going around on Instagram of people who have car symbols. They have like a little symbol, little mini drum symbol that goes in like the vent of the car, so you can have a little drum.
So you can drum on
set
the
up,
steering
basically
wheel.
drum on the steering wheel and symbol.
Oh.
And I saw it and I held onto it for about a week, and I was like, no, I do need to tell him. I think this is really important to him. And I feel like I've made a huge mistake. Brain fog for the win. Yeah, absolutely. It's just brain fog.
When you were saying drum symbol, I was like a symbol of a drum. It took me so
Oh,
long
no,
to
no.
realize you meant the actual like part of the drums. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
I guess a symbol of a symbol would be a circle. A simple symbol.
A symbol.
A simple symbol would be a circle.
Well, I mean, what is the symbols in drum tablature? Do you know?
No, I don't
It's
know.
like an X at the top or something. I feel like it might be an X.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
I might be making that up. I don't read drums tabs. I don't play drums. I don't read tab. So
As you keep saying, as you keep vehemently denying in the press that you've ever played drum.
right, I better go because class starts in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Love you.
Over to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Remember to take an apple for teacher.
It's an X. Yeah.
It is an
Yeah.
Right, I might have to finish up soon and
Okay.
get some food on so that when Tim gets back here, he can eat.
Yes. And not
I've
big
got
one.
some roast
Grumpy
potatoes in my freezer that I'm going to dig out for him.
Nice. Okay. What do you want to call it there?
Yeah, I mean, you can keep going for 10 minutes without me if you want.
Oh, that's true.
You're logged in, so
Yeah, that's right.
that's
Oh,
your
I
choice.
have the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
Cool. Lovely to see everyone. Thank you for joining us. And let me just double check the calendar to see if Tim is going to be here next week.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it. He's got Amy May here during the daytime, our lovely friend. So you might have an Amy May with you on stream as well. Who knows? Even more chaos.
Well, the more Amy's, the better.
Can
That's
never
what we
have too many Amy's. Well, I won't be here. I will be at a farm with a dog,
Oh, that's right.
which will be, I'll be having a lovely time with my puppy. My 5-year-old puppy. Always a puppy.
She's 5 now. I mean, that
She's
does make
5.
Oh
She's
my God, she's such a big
5.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, all right.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the next 8 minutes without me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Bye.
get to the Netherlands and then quit out.
If I go out of this call, is it going to mess your video up or anything?
No, it's fine. They're all
Okay,
separate
cool.
captions, so it's all good.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye. No, it's my stream. Now we start the silliness. You will never defeat me, Gadget. Tell us a joke. I've been really stressed out recently. Actually, I've been really stressed out because I've taken to making my own clothes, and I've been decorating them with pictures of historical German states and empires. You know, just putting more and more, and I really feel like I'm compelled to do it. I really have to do it, and I'm like, you know, it's keeping me up at night. I'm not sleeping properly. I'm not eating properly because I'm just putting pictures of German states, historical German states, on all my clothes. And I've sort of come to the realization that I need to stop it and calm down because I'm putting myself under a lot of pressure. I would have preferred someone to be on the receiving end of that joke so I could hear the tired groan. It's pretty good. It's a good joke. Just imagine. Well, I've got all of you to make are you all doing a tired, like weary, withering groan right now? Because that's what I want. "27 people sighing." Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm very proud of myself. Man, it's real foggy. Real foggy, huh? Bud? Hey. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, buddy. Real foggy, huh? Hey. He doesn't want to talk to me. The game says I've got 3 hours until I need to sleep, but I've also got 3 hours until I get to where I need to drop this job off. So let's see which 3 hours runs out first. If it makes you feel better, you have the most quotes in my quote collection. Yeah, because I say the best stuff. Because I just say that, I say good stuff. I just got good, quotable stuff. This long walk can't fit into one clip. Oh, the controller rumbled there for a minute. I think I may have hit someone, but I wasn't looking, so it's fine. Oh, please. I mean, there's nothing I love more than being... So, did I say that? I love every single one of you. You're my brothers and sisters, non-binary siblings in arms. But I, as I said, would sell you for a wet Dorito. Yeah, that does sound like me, doesn't it? When did I say that? Right, are we going off? Is this... Hang on. Is this off here? Yeah. The stream sheet is going to go live on the Streamiversary on Friday. What flavor Doritos? I can't remember the last time I had Doritos. The cheesy ones are good. What is the flavor of the cool original Doritos? Like, what is that flavor? It's just cheese, right? It's just cheese powder. It was during the King of the Car. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Was I about to betray because I was in the purple ones? I was in the purple gang. Was I betraying the purple gang for personal gain? That does, yeah, that tracks. Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's like nacho cheese, Cool Ranch or nacho cheese. So I don't think we call them Cool Ranch because ranch doesn't mean anything in the UK. We don't have ranch. I mean, we don't have ranches. We don't have ranch dressing, specifically. Blue Cool Ranch is elite. Yeah, I think we call them Cool Original or something. What do we put on our salads? Salad dressing, like a vinaigrette or something, or like a Thousand Island dressing, maybe. What is ranch? I've never been 100% oil and vinegar. As a ranch lover, this is heartbreaking. I mean, I'm sure I'd like ranch because I'm a little pig boy who likes sauces. I'm a little condiment pig boy. Cool Original or Cool American? Oh, that's really silly. Speed am I supposed to be going? 50. Okay. A creamy base of mayonnaise, buttermilk, and sour cream or yogurt. This is seasoned with a blend of herbs and spices, most commonly dried parsley, dill chives, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and lemon juice or vinegar. Yeah. Is your father a thief because you look like the product of the welfare system? Jesus Christ. I said that, did I? It's an upsetting thing to say. I mean, that does sound pretty good. I would put that on the salad and eat it, and thus turn a potentially healthy meal into a mayonnaise nightmare. I would do that. 7 o'clock, and I can keep on streaming for as long as I like. Except I've finished pretty soon because I need to go and make dinner. Just do another quick, like 8 or 9 hours, like another 22 hours. Yeah. Everyone want to sit with me through another 24-hour streamer? Do another one of those at some point. Not on my own this time. I'm not doing another solo 24-hour stream. That killed me. The ranch doesn't negate the vegetables. I feel like it does a bit, though. It does a... I mean, you still get the goodness from the vegetables, but you're right. It doesn't negate. It doesn't remove the nutrition from the vegetables. But you are also adding a bunch of mayonnaise and probably sugar. I bet they sweeten those. I bet they sweeten the... Sam, you did a solo 24-hour stream. I did. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, I did one to raise money for Mind in the UK because I felt like I needed to do something, and it was horrendous. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. We hit the goal. I raised £1,500 for Mind in the UK. Yeah. I did it to myself. Honestly, it was just I was just like, the pandemic was going, it was such a weird time. I didn't know what was going on. And I was just like, I've got to do something. You know, I've got to just do something, whatever it is. It's not yes, it is on the Contrived Pod YouTube channel, I think. I think. Hang on. Content. Yeah. 24-hour live stream. It's in 13 parts. Did I put them in a playlist? I must have done. Come on. There it is. There it is. Hang on. Make sure that's not something bad. So I created the playlist, but I didn't put any videos in the playlist. Okay. They're on my channel, which is linkable. Good job, yeah. Well, but it's also the playlist has views, so maybe I did have them on there at some point. What did I do? Right, hang on. Let me just quickly. They're all in like a weird order. Add to playlist. Right, there we go. Oh my God. That's the playlist. They're not in order yet. I'll put them in order at some point. Let me finish this little game. Yes, that's the right channel. Salt tonight. Thank you for finding that. Just going to get to. I think I'm going to Amsterdam. Is that right? Is that my destination? Yes, Amsterdam. During a Viscera cleanup detail, there was a decision of the brothers Caradiff for a charity stream. That's very good. Was that a Ben and Tim? Viscera. I don't think if Tim and I played Viscera cleanup detail. It doesn't feel like we have, but once again, the coconut strikes at the end of every stream, and I instantly forget everything. So it was right. Makes sense. Oh, I'm speeding. Sorry, the Netherlands. I'm speeding. Yeah, but my little baby face. God, I was forget how thin I used to be. The good old days, being able to keep weight off. Oh well, never mind. This is who I am now. I should probably go and hide some of the old videos on that channel, because there's definitely some stuff on there that I'm too embarrassed about for people to see. The coconut song. I remember that one stuck in my memory for some reason. I do remember the coconut song. Did we like mention a desert island or something? And then I was like, coconuts. I mean, if people see it, people see it. I liked it at some point, but yeah, there's definitely some stuff I could do without. Come on, let's go. Come on, slow trucks. Beep, beep, beep. Come on. I've got to get to Amsterdam. I've got to deliver whatever's in this truck to Amsterdam. Sorry, excuse me. Did crash a little bit because I was looking out the window. Well, I think you're dipping out at exactly the normal ending time. We're already running over. Oh, a speeding offence before. For speeding? Just because I was speeding? Just because I was speeding, I get a speeding offence? This is ridiculous. This is an outrage. I've been wronged. I am beset on all sides by the tyranny of evil and the inequity of selfish men. Okay, I'll stop at the red light. What do you think about this, eh? It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's like a Chinese meal? To be fair to that guy, they did have the wrong guy. Like, they shouldn't have been arresting him. That is quite the reaction to have, though. Yeah, I know, you're tired. I know. Everybody's tired. Everybody wants to go sleepy nights. Yeah, I think it was a case of mistaken identity. I'm pretty sure it was. I also didn't. Oh, 42,000. Lovely points. Right. Thank you, everyone. That's been a lovely stream. I've got 1.1 million euros. I'm going to spend them all on little trinkets for my cab, little lovely trinkets for the interior of my cab. Thank you, everyone. I will see you. Maybe Tim and I will be back if he's not working, some point later in the week or the weekend. Otherwise, take care of yourself. Take your meds. Drink some water. Be kind to yourself, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.